think this is the usual filter I use. Okay. Welcome. Welcome. Today is December 23rd, 2022. Merry Christmas Eve. Very exciting. And we have like the finally the first image teasers. Is it? Okay, I haven't seen it. Okay, I haven't seen it, but I assume like we're going to be seeing the members in these images. I assume. I saw that they were tweeting it a lot, but I didn't see anything. So before I see it and we talk about it, just want to begin with say hi. Oh my gosh, Joey. Okay, so before I read the comments, so this live is called MX. What did I call it? MXReason. I'm pretty sure I did. Okay. I'm pretty sure I did. Hashtag MXReason, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, so as you guys know, I usually like to do like the hashtag thing for their comeback. So 1O's comeback, I tag it as one back. Gihyun's solo comeback, I tagged it as ham shark back. And so for MX, I was like, oh, I didn't decide that before I started doing this live, and so I just decided just MXReason. I think it's good enough, right? I think so. And so it's just hashtag MXReason for this comeback. And yeah, so we're gonna talk about the track list and the image teaser version 1 that was just uploaded a couple minutes ago. And I don't think there's anything else to talk about, like, you know, the mood teasers, which it wasn't in the schedule. I still don't know what was that about, but I don't think there's much to say about that. But I want to assume maybe it's still seen in like these image teasers. So anyways, I haven't seen it yet. So if any of you guys that just joined now, I haven't seen the images just uploaded. And so before we talk about hashtag MXReason, you know, getting it started on like, yeah, all these the comeback preparations for, yeah, you know, what I usually do before each comeback. So before we talk about that, let me tell you guys about the pre-recording that that application was for today. So summary, they announced yesterday. It's okay, they gave us 1 day notice, so better than few hours notice that they did in the past. And so they announced yesterday that there's going to be a pre-recording for MBC Kayo Taejeon, I believe that's the name of it. So it's the end of the year show. Like it's gonna air on December 31st. So they do this every single year. MBC is like the ending music show on December 31st. And so it was already announced that Monsta X will be performing in that show. And so, yeah, and so Starship on Fan Cafe announced that there's a pre-recording for it, but it's going to happen on December 30th, so before December 31st, the actual show. So this is a pre-recording the day before, and when I was looking at the information about it, it says that the pre-recording is going to be at 7:30 a.m. 7:30 a.m., but an interesting thing, 700 people are allowed to see this pre-recording. So in my experience, I can't remember any time when it ever reached that much for a pre-recording. I couldn't remember when it ever got that high. But then the thing is the venue. So the venue for it is MBC Dream Center that's in Ilsan. So do you guys remember when I went to go to Show Champion to go see 1O do Don't Regret? So it's in that same building. It's in that same building, but it's not going to be in the Show Champion room. I assume it's going to be in another studio inside MBC Dream Center. But I don't think I've ever seen or heard of a studio inside there that could fit 700 people. I don't even know what that could be, but I'm thinking though, in order to fit 700 people into whatever this room is, I'm also assuming it's gonna be all standing. I want to assume. I mean, 700 people, like is there really a room in that building, which, you know, I've been to before, so it's not a huge building, so that's why I'm like, do they really have a studio in there with 700 seats? And so I'm just thinking it has to be all standing. And so with all that in mind, 7:30 a.m., 700 people, the most I've ever seen. And also like COVID safety, like 700 people is a little bit much for me. But then again, I just went to Japan and Jeju Island, and I'm still okay. So I want to believe 700 people might be okay, but that still makes me iffy. But then another thing is that, you know, given is at 7:30 a.m., that means check-in for us. The earliest one is at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. So you know, these these pre-recordings do happen. Like Gihyun for his youth comeback, he had that happen to him for music core, and so I was worried if I did get into his music core pre-recording, I would have suffered a lot. And so anyways, knowing all this about the pre-recording for this NBC, end of the year show. But the thing is, it's an end of the year show. So I was thinking it could be a really good pre-recording, and and then I wonder, like, would I ever have the chance to like see them at future pre-recordings and stuff? As you guys know how disappointed I was when I couldn't get into any more Gihyun Youth music shows after K909. So anyways, I didn't talk about it with you guys yesterday, because it was a catching up live. I didn't think to talk about this with you yesterday, and so I plan to talk about it with you guys today after the application happened. But then, if you guys saw my tweet, I already like gave the result of what happened, and so anyways, in the end, I just decided, just have no regrets. Pun intended, have no regrets with anything that I do regarding, K-pop fangirl life. Now, here's the thing, of course, I knew if I did get into this pre-recording, I was going to suffer a lot, especially, as you guys know, I'm still recovering from my knee injury. And so, but the thing is, it's 1 week away, though. So, I mean, who knows how I'll be 1 week away. But still, I mean, with all things considered, I was thinking I really shouldn't go. I really shouldn't, but with no regret, I just wanted to try, okay? I just wanted to at least try and have no regret about it. So that's why I still tried and see if I even get into the top 700. I mean, I want to believe I could, but who knows? Because after my experience with Gihyun, I can even get into the top 500 for music core, I believe. It was like 500 people. And so, yeah, I can't even get into the top 500. So I'm like, who knows what could happen? And so anyways, it was about time to submit my form. I have to send it in right when it opens. And so guess what happened? I usually am really good with sending in right in time. I usually have always been doing that way, and that's how I'm able to get into so many music shows when and so anyways, so I did what I usually would do, but guess what happened? So I submit my form when I thought I put it in right on time, but actually it ended up being 1 second before the time to submit your form. So when I saw that happen, that I was 1 second early, I was like, wow. I was, I guess, a little bit like too fast with my click, and I was like, wow. So I just lost my chance. Except, so after, when I saw that my application was 1 second before the time, I just deleted it and I just submitted it again, because who knows, right? Who knows? But then I submitted it again, and it was like 40 seconds after it opened. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get in, but you may never know. You may never know. And so I just waited until the name list came out, and so the name list came out like 2 hours ago, I think. So the name list, so here's the thing, is that 2,700 people applied, okay? 2,700 people, only 700 can get in. And so I was thinking, maybe all of them, and so anyways, the name list, okay? So I look at the name list, and I felt pretty sure I wasn't going to get in, but I still wanted to check just in case. And so of the 700 people, all of them were either in the 0 seconds or the 1 second, and then 2 seconds, like a little bit of some people were also in the 2 seconds. So I was very shocked about this. Because with Gihyun Youth music shows, everyone was in 0 seconds, even up to 500 people. Up to 500 people, it was still 0 seconds, And so I was going to assume that was going to happen with this MX pre-recording as well, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It went up to people that submitted their form 2 seconds later. I was like, wow. So then this made me think, if I did what I usually did and submit my form in 0 seconds, and I saw how many people submitted in 0 seconds, they were in the top 250. So if I did, again, maybe destiny, God just, was telling me, no, you're not supposed to go to this pre-recording. So anyways, if I did do what I usually do, submitted my form at 0 seconds, I would have been in the top 250, and that means I would have had to be there at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. No. Okay, so yeah, so as much as I would like to go see them at pre-recordings, of course, I mean, you guys know how much I love them. Of course I would love to go see them, but 3, 4 a.m. and of course my mom would kill me. Okay, so like when these things happen, when I have to do something in the middle of the night, I can try to do them without her knowing, but sometimes she can find out. And so anyways, yeah, I knew that I would have, because also another thing, my mom just told me this recently. She said don't take taxis in Korea anymore. It's a long story, but she was telling me how it's like more dangerous to take taxis in Korea unless like you're going with someone. But definitely I shouldn't be taking them alone. Of course not. And so I was like, oh yeah, Mom, I never want to take a taxi alone. No worries. And so anyways, for me to have to get there by 3 or 4 a.m., I would have had to take a taxi. There are no buses that could go to that venue that opened that late. And so so regardless, everything kind of worked out, right? Right? I mean, I still can't believe that I didn't submit it on time. I was really disappointed, in all honesty, because have I ever done that before? I think it's my first time I've ever done this. Yeah, I think so, where I didn't submit it on time. I was very, very surprised at myself. And so anyways, I think all things happen for a reason. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just trying to deal with it that, you know, if I did submit it on time, I would have suffered a lot, right? And also like Cherry, I saw your tweet at me that you're glad that I'm not going because because you know my condition and stuff. And yeah, 3, 4 a.m. No, and especially in this weather, you guys know how cold it is right now in Korea. No. So yeah, I would have suffered a lot. And so yeah, I just wanted to rant about that first to let you guys know all the details about that. And I'm not going, even though of course a little bit sad. Would have been great to have seen them, you know, do whatever special stage they were planning for this big year-end music show. But it's okay. More importantly, in all honesty, more importantly, I would love to see them in their comeback next month. Come back to see them at their music shows with their new song, Beautiful Liar. I think that would be better anyway, right? Right? I'm trying to make myself feel better, but of course, this is good that I'm not going, right? Of course. So, yeah. So, anyways, all things happen for a reason. And guys, like, I'm still resting. My knee, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on, but you know, I'm still not walking around a lot, so I'm still not sure how exactly my knee injury is right now. But yeah, it still needs a lot of days to rest before I can see any big results. So yeah, just yeah. So anyways, I'm it's all good. Okay. So let me read you guys' comments, and then we're gonna get started on hashtag MXReason discussion now. Okay, so yeah, so thank you for listening for the past 12 minutes of me ranting about this. Now let me read all you guys' comments. 1 second. Okay. Okay, so Joey, I'm surprised to see you again here. Hi, buddy, how are you? Ramya, long time no see. Hello, is it out? So yes, the image teaser for version 1 is out right now, and I'm gonna see them in a bit. Hi, Delarian, happy to see you here as always. Wow, you guys, happy to see you here as always. Sarah, as always, hi, happy to see you as always. I don't know what you're talking about. Guys, stop complimenting me. Okay, so anyways, because I just don't see what you guys see. But anyways, but thank you very much. Thank you. And then Joey, okay, it's posted as YouTube Shorts? Okay, wait a second. Okay, so I'm already starting the tea talking, guys. So wait, they are called image teasers. Image teasers, but they are YouTube Shorts. Whatever, maybe Starship is really bad at English. Okay, whatever. Okay, so that good to know. So thank you for preparing me that I'm gonna be watching YouTube Shorts and not looking at pictures. Thank you for letting me know beforehand, because I would have been like, what the freak is going on? So okay, good to know. Thank you very much. And then Sarah says, it's so weird we got the teaser images as shorts. I didn't even see it yet, but yeah, that is just okay. And Barbara, how are you? She said, just woke up to teaser. It's 4:30 a.m. right now. Barbara, you go to sleep. But also happy to see you here. I didn't think I'll be able to see you here because you're dealing with really bad weather these days, but welcome. Go to sleep. Talk again later, buddy. Cherry, hi, Cherry, as always. And y'all need to stop complimenting me. I don't know what you guys are. But thank you very much. Hi, girlfriend. So Cherry says, I'm sad. Yeah. You know, Cherry, thank you for understanding me. And also your comments on my Instagram. I saw you're always so fun. But yeah, you know, thank you for saying that, because yeah, you understand me and I understand you. So she says, I am sad, but also glad. Yeah, you feel me. I can't help but feel a little bit sad, you know, because that would have been a chance to have seen them in person before the new year. That would have been great, knowing that I could have gone, but I can't help but be glad, because I would have suffered so much. So like, here's the thing, going there 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., right? But then after I check in, then I have to wait somewhere randomly until pre-recording starts at 7:30 in the middle of the night, in the middle of not in the middle of nowhere. Like the venue is kind of in a busy area, but who the heck would be open at 3 4 a.m. in the morning, like bars and clubs? I'm not gonna go there. So maybe 24/7 cafes could exist, maybe, but I'm basically not gonna sleep the whole entire night. And so yeah, you know, good luck to those monbebes that did get in. Of course, they must be super happy, and they can sacrifice their body for this, but also hopefully that they'll be safe going there late at night. But yeah, that's why I really hate some pre-recordings MX sometimes does in the middle of the night, early morning. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, a bit sad because I would have liked to have seen them, but yeah, it would have been better if it was better conditions. And you know, I do wonder if why many people didn't apply for this pre-recording, because you know the time is terrible. But then again, for Gion Youth, it was also at 3 a.m. But 500 people got in there 0 seconds. So you know that made me think if maybe Gion has more solo fans, and that's why his music shows were really hard to get into. But then for MX, his solo fans don't want to go to these things, which is weird. Don't you want to see Gion regardless, even when he's in his with his group members, like for real? So anyways, solo stands exist, okay, but it's weird though, because this is MX, this is 5 members, each member have their own fans, and so you would think it's like more competition, but no, it's still not tough competition. So I'm still very surprised about it. But let's wait until next comeback. Let's see if next month the comeback, if maybe the competition will be higher because it's the new song, you know. So but still, this is an end of the year show. But okay, I need to stop thinking what the heck Monbez are thinking. But it does at least feel like it confirms for me that Gion does have more solo stands. Yeah, which is disappointing, but what can we do? So yeah, so now I don't feel too bad that I couldn't get into his solo music shows, because as you guys remember, I was so disappointed. But yeah, so in all honesty, I would always prefer Monsta as a group before any of the soloists. And so if I can get into most of the pre-recordings to see MX as a group, that would make me more happy. And like yeah, so I would really hope that I could get into the pre-recordings for them as a group more. So wish me luck. So yeah, this was the first test run, and yeah, we'll see next month if I can get into at least one music show. In all honesty, even though I would like to go to more than one, of course, I'm a you know, I can't say I'm greedy. I'm just like, because I'm so used to going to so many music shows, like it's just still disappointing to me if I could only go to one. But these days, I think I should just accept if I could at least go to one. Yeah, I need to be happy and content with that. So we'll see next comeback how that goes for me and my luck. And yeah, of course, we'll update you guys. Okay, so yeah, so Cheer, yeah, sad but glad, yeah, and I'm feeling the same. And she says, yeah, sad but glad you didn't get in. Your knee needs to rest. Yes, yeah. So as I mentioned, it might be all standing, and also, yeah, in the middle of the night, what am I gonna do for hours not doing anything, and especially with my injury, yeah. Even though it's 1 week away, but still, who knows how I'll be 1 week away. So yeah, and so yeah, Cherry, thank you, just thank you for saying that. It does make me feel better that you tell me that. And yeah, so like I should rest up, and hopefully my knee heals completely before MX come back next month, you know. And so I could definitely go to their music shows, and I'll only go to the ones that for sure I know have seats in there, you know. So that'll be better. Yeah, that'll be better. Yeah. Anyways, thanks you guys for I don't know what's the word, for what do I call that, for just comforting me? Is that a word? But okay, just thanks you guys. Yeah. 7:30 a.m. Yeah. And Cherry said never. Yeah. I mean, they've had worse ones. I once went to their pre-recording that was at 1 a.m. But at least I could still take public transportation before then, because check-in was like at 10 p.m. But still it's rough. Anything that's supposed to be sleeping time is really rough. So yeah. So you feel me. Gian's undercut, happy to see her again. Hi. Ramya says, I thought the teaser images would be images. Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. So I think someone in Starship is not good at English, I guess. I don't know. Hi, Angela. I was wondering if I would see you here. Hi, Angela. Gianzanaka says, maybe it's not the best time for many monbebes. They might have family vacations. Who knows? Yeah, could be. But who knows? Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, so if you guys remember for Shape of Love, there was only one music show recording because the other TV stations didn't open for studio audiences yet, but Music Bank was the first one to open it, and so I luckily got in there, but I still couldn't believe, how the heck did I get into Music Bank? Because it was like only 300 people. I still can't believe it. But then for Gihyun's youth pre-recording, it was also 300 people, but I couldn't get into that one, you know? So I was like, so it was yeah, so it just made me think that surely the fandom grew a lot, so that's why I couldn't get into any Gihyun youth music shows. But then now, after I see this, I'm like, maybe for the group Monsta X, it's easier to go to their pre-recordings versus Gihyun as a solo member. I mean, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, also it is, you know, winters. But here's the thing. Gihyun's undercut. Everyone is not in school now, so it's school vacation. So all the kids who are Monsta X fans, yeah, they're on winter vacation right now, so they could go to these things and, you know, be okay. So so technically, should be like more people available to go see them. But yeah, but then again, who knows if they're going on vacation? But yeah. Anyways, I have to wait and see. Let's wait and see until next month, see how the competition is to get into the Reason comeback shows, and yeah, see how it goes for me too. And yeah, so let's decide from there. But I still thought it was very interesting, the competition for this showing, which is a big end of the year K-pop show. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, yeah, just yeah. Anyways, we are done. I'm done with the comments, and so now finally, let's talk about these image teasers, which are actually YouTube shorts. Okay, so let's see. And also thanks you guys for not spoiling me. I always appreciate that. So now finally I will look at them for the first time. Okay, so the tweets here, yeah, image teaser version 1, there's IM, Juhani, yeah, Hyungwon, Gihyun, and Minhyuk. Okay, so just post it like that. Okay, so let's go in order. Let's see Minhyuk's first, and it says here, yeah, YouTube short. Okay. Okay, let's see. Huh. Okay, interesting. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Okay. No judgments. Okay, just in case MX guys are watching me, it's okay. You guys didn't make it. It's your company that made it. But here's the thing. I'm very curious who exactly in their company is doing this comeback, because I follow a Starship staff on Instagram. I don't know how I found her. I don't know, but she would always post things that she helped with, like MX stuff. Like she would help, you know, decorate for their birthday, and you know, and then yeah, she would post like when she is helping with their concert, or when they go overseas, she would just post random things. So I think I just randomly just through, like, you know, because I'm an MX fan, it just naturally happened that I found her on my feed. And so I read one of her Instagram posts a couple days ago talking about this comeback, and she said that I'm preparing this comeback by myself. I'm like, huh? So I was like, what? So briefly about what she wrote on her Instagram post is that, yeah, she's doing this by herself, and so she feels like a little bit nervous, like, will this turn out okay? And I'm like, well, hold on, girlfriend, why are you doing this comeback by yourself? So I wonder, what exactly does she mean by herself? Like, surely people are helping her, right? Surely, come on. You're in Starship, right? So surely you're not really doing it alone. So I am very curious what exactly she means that she's doing this alone. Like, is she like purely thinking of all the ideas or something? I don't know. So that's another thing I want to say about this comeback, is that it seems like it's not normally how MX comebacks would be. Like, for some reason, this staff is doing it by herself, and I don't know why. So we have to wait and see. So let's wait and see. So yeah, so if this comic does seem strange, which we already see so far, it's still kind of strange. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's like Starship doesn't care about MX anymore, which I've known since like forever. Okay, but you would think after they renew their contract with Starship that they would have gotten like more things. But it doesn't seem like it. Now it seems like Starship's like, oh, you renew with us, now we don't care about you anymore. That's what it seems like right now. So it's weird. And so anyways, nothing bad about a YouTube short. Okay, nothing bad. And also, you know, if any Starship staff is watching me, okay, we don't know. But anyways, this is nothing bad. It is new, but it is super weird. And like, you know, why call it an image teaser when it's actually a YouTube short. But but the thing is, that was like only 2 seconds long, 3 seconds. So it was kind of like a short GIF, in all honesty, I guess. So yeah, if you guys, yeah, so that's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. And the sound is like some kind of static sound, you know, like from a light or something. So so yeah, so image for version 1. So just the version 1 album will look this way. It's yeah, it looks like Monsta X style, which I like. So I appreciate that it's still like their style. Yeah, but personally for me, just personally for me, when I have an expectation and that expectation is not met, it disappoint me. Sorry, what am I saying? It disappoint me. What am I saying? I get disappointed. Yeah, yeah. And so my expectation when it says image, I'm just expecting an image, you know? So yeah, yeah, so that's why I'm feeling super, super weird about this. So anyways, let's see how Gion looks like. Let's go see. As you guys know, he's my ultimate bias. Let's see how he looks like. As always, he looks fine. Okay, as always, he looks fine. But yeah, I do think it's interesting that all of them have black hair for this comeback. But it doesn't mean when they perform on music shows, it doesn't mean they will still have black hair. It could change when they perform on stage. But for now, everyone seems to be having black hair. For now, I like to sing. And so yeah, so Gion, image teaser, aka YouTube short. I don't know. I would have liked to have seen it as a photo, not as something like this. So I think I would have, yeah, I would have preferred. You know, I would be like more. What's the word? I would be more. What's the word? What's the word? I would have liked it more if it was just a photo. Cause yeah, he looks good. He looks good. But it's weird. Yeah, as a YouTube short, in my opinion, it is weird. I mean, here's the thing. Even if I knew it was gonna be a YouTube short, even if I knew, I still think it's a little bit weird. I still think it's a little bit weird. Yeah, but I appreciate them doing something different. It's okay. I appreciate new things. It's okay. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. It's just I'm just not a fan of what this new thing is. Yeah, that's it. That's it. But they still look great. Okay, they still look great. It's okay. It's okay. And also, I think like Gion was like showing like a lot of chest, so I'm assuming yeah we're gonna see like them looking kind of sexy and stuff. Okay, so yeah, good to know. And so we'll see. Let's see now how Hyunwon looks like. Oh, interesting. 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 Oh, he looks great as always. Okay, he looks great as always. But it's just I don't know. I have some. Yeah, these image teasers. Yeah, it's really weird to me. Yeah. Anyways, but he looks fine. He looks fine. Their earrings are very interesting. It's kind of like, you know, one is long and one is short. Interesting earrings. Yeah, I've been noticing that in all of them. So let's see Ju Honey now. Yeah, Ju Honey is always looking great. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's that, yeah, it bothers me as a YouTube short. I think that in itself bothers me. So even though, yeah, it ruined my expectation, but yeah, but even this in itself is bothering me as a YouTube short. It would have been more impressive to see these as actual photos, which I think maybe tomorrow or the day after, are we gonna see like actual photos of version 1? I think we better, right? Won't we? We better. Yeah, but yeah, I think yeah, I would have reacted better if these were actual photos. So yeah, because they look fine, but yeah, the YouTube short is really bothering me. Yeah, and then last but not least, I am teaser here. Yeah, he looks fine. He looks fine. It's the usual I am face that he does. But yeah, this would have been better if they were just photos. Like, anyways, if this was someone's idea to make it like better, maybe some people do like it. It's okay. If any of you guys do like it, no worries, no worries. Please be honest with me. And so yeah, maybe some people do like this better than actual photos. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a fan of these like short gifs kind of thing. But anyways, it's nice to see the first photo of the members in this album. So now everyone doesn't need to guess anymore. All of them have black hair for this album, and I am for that as always. As you guys know, I'm always team black hair, so it's nice that yeah, everyone will have black hair in this, because of in Shape of Love, everyone had black hair except Gi-hyun, so he had brown hair. Not his dark brown hair was okay, but that was also the same hair color in his Voyager album, so I wasn't a fan that the same hair color, but you know, what can you do? He was like doing back-to-back comebacks with that. And so I appreciate, regardless, that now fully everyone has black hair, but again, their hair colors could change later when they're promoting it, so we'll see. But yeah, so this is just the beginning. All right, this is just the beginning. We don't need to be excited right now. We don't need to be excited, but I do think they look great, of course, as always, as always. So I am gonna look forward to the future images. Hopefully they are real images, right? So I'll look forward to those images so I could like save it to my phone. That would be, I would really prefer that more. So yeah, so let's see the schedule for what's gonna happen tomorrow. 1 second. Yeah, so, okay, yeah, tomorrow, concept photo. So, legit, it better be an actual photo. It will be. If not, it's, okay, so tomorrow, Christmas Eve, concept photo for version 1. Okay, so the image teaser, which, aka GIFs, yeah, so that was today, as we just saw, and then tomorrow, we'll actually have the photo from version 1, so those are the ones I'll look forward to more, and hopefully can save it to my phone. Then on Christmas Day, whoa, that's right, the schedule is so weird. Can we talk about this? So anyway, so tomorrow, concept photo version 1, right? And then Christmas Day, December 25th, it also says concept photo version 1. I don't know why. So we technically have 3 days in a row seeing version 1 only. I don't know why. Why is that? I don't know why. And then ending it on Christmas Day. Why is that? So then after that, then December 26th, we have concept film version 2. Okay. So why concept film only for version 2? Yeah. Okay. So anyways, then the next day, December 27th. So it was like one day after another. Then we get concept photo version 2, and then the next day is also concept photo version 2. Okay. And then we have a few days break because like the end of the year stuff. So December 28th is the last teaser of 2022. Then January 1st. So the first day of the new year, we get concept photo version 3. So nothing image teaser, concept film, nothing like that. It's good. This is only concept photos for version 3. Why? I don't know. And then the day after that is another concept photo version 3. And then the day after that, then we get concept photo version 4. And then day after that, concept photo version 4. Yeah, isn't it weird? I don't know what's going on. And then January 5th, music video teaser 1. Then the day after that, music video teaser number 2. Then we get 1 day rest. And then January 8th is the album preview. And then January 9th, the comeback. So when the schedule was posted, I was still on vacation, you know, with my bro, when they posted the schedule. But I thought like, yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But the only thing I was happy about is that the things of the schedule was gonna really get started once my vacation was over, you know, which ended yesterday. And so I was like, okay, wow, that's really good timing. So yeah, starting December 23rd, I can rant to you guys everything about the comeback, you know, now that my bro went back to USA. So yeah, so that was the only thing I was happy about. But other than that, like, this is a very, 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 very weird schedule. But I'll see you guys every single day. Why not? I'll see you guys every single day. You know, sometimes I would just combine, you know, the concept photos all in one day. But I mean, this thing is so freaking weird. Let's just see each other every single day so we could just complain about what the heck is going on. You know, not complain, rant. We're gonna rant about it, okay? But surely it's gonna be fine looking, right? I want to believe it'll be at least fine looking, but it's gonna be weird. All right, this is a weird comeback, y'all. So I'll see you again Christmas Eve tomorrow to see the concept photo version 1. Low expectations, you know. I think we should every single time always keep the expectations low, no matter what. Okay, be excited, of course. I'm still excited for this comeback, of course, but low expectations. Yeah, so whatever photos. I mean, who knows? Maybe the photos tomorrow will look like the ones that we just saw today from these image teasers, you know? So what if they're like the same and it's like, oh, okay, nothing new, right? But it's okay. It's okay. Just whoever's planning this is just being weird. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yes, that is all to say about what we've seen so far. And then the next thing I want to talk about is the track list. So let me read you guys comments first before we talk about the track list, since I was on vacation when the track list dropped. So 1 second. Cherry quoting me. Ha. Cherry quoting saying, ha, interesting, ha, interesting. Yes, yes. That's me when me saying things because I don't know what to say. Yeah. So anyways, you guys most likely get me by now. And then Cherry says, I was surprised with the YouTube shorts for sure. Giazanika says, I have a question about the end of the year performances. Ask away. MX is only scheduled to be on Gayo de Jejeon on December 30th, or is it the 31st? Good question. So, you know what? I was very curious about this too. So do you guys know that Music Bank, sorry, not Music Bank, KBS has their year-end music show too. It's called KBS Song Festival. And so Monsta X usually does that. They usually do. So they usually do it for KBS, MBC, and SBS, right? So KBS would be earlier in the month. It's just the way it is. So like KBS would be first earlier in the month, and that already happened. But I'm still very surprised how come MX was not performing there. I don't know. Like, were they not invited? Like KBS didn't want them to perform? I don't know. So I still wonder how come they weren't, like, this is their first time not able to perform there even though they were in Korea. So last year they weren't in KBS Song Festival because they were in USA for Jingle Ball. So that was why. And so I totally understand why they did nothing last year. But then now this year they're all in Korea. Yeah, but they did not go to the KBS Song Festival end of the year thing, which is a big show, and yeah, they didn't go for the first time. So I was very, very surprised about that. And so anyways, I was expecting when they go to the next one. So SBS, they always do their end of the year show on Christmas Day. Always. So SBS, you know, I don't know how they decide on these things, but yeah, they would always do it on Christmas Day. But MX as well, not doing anything on SBS. What's it called? Gayo Daejeon. They're called Gayo Daejeon, always on Christmas Day. Christmas is 2 days away. They're not doing that. Why? I don't know. So this is the first time they're not doing it when they're in Korea. What the heck is going on? I don't know. And so I was thinking, are they really not going to do any end of the year shows even though they're in Korea? And then finally it was announced that MBC, MBC will always be on December 31st. Always. They always do the end of the year music show December 31st every single year. And so all the K-pop groups, usually, not all of them, but I mean, the significant ones would perform in that show. And thankfully, Monsta X will be performing on that show. But I was worried they wouldn't be performing on it because they didn't do KBS or SBS. And so I was honestly concerned. I was like, what is going on? But yeah, thankfully they are going to do MBC Kayo Te Chejeon on December 31st. Yeah, but the pre-recording for their performance happened the day before, December 30th. So just keep that in mind. But I do think they'll do some live things on December 31st as well. I think they will. But who knows? So yeah, it's super weird. Ever since MX renewed their contract, everything has been super weird, guys. Like, I've been saying this whole time, isn't it, guys? What the heck is going on, right? And so I do know they better be enlisting soon. Okay, so I do think a lot of the things that is weird about their schedule, and especially with this comeback, is because their enlistment better be like happening soon. But I still think it's weird. How come these end of the year shows, they're in Korea and they only do NBC? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. So anyways, yeah, Kiyozaruka, I answered your question, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah. So the TV show will happen on December 31st. And you know what? I should do a watch party on that day. Why not? Wow, this will be the first time I do a watch party with that. So yeah, why not? We should do a watch party together on that day, and we could ring in the new year together. In Korea, at least. We're also watching Kayote Jejeon together, and most likely MX would be there. They should be, but I mean live. Yeah, they should be there live. They should. And so we'll see together. So yeah, December 31st, watch party and ring in the new year with me. Exciting. Let's do that. Yeah. Cherry says maybe she is leading the comeback. Maybe. So the staff saying she's doing it alone, she's the one leading it. But doing it alone is still very concerning. Like, what exactly are you doing alone concerning this comeback? And why don't you have help? Why don't you have a team helping you when you're in Starship? Yeah, just lots of questions, right? But also very, very brave of her to say that on her Instagram as well, publicly, you know? So I want to believe she's gonna leave Starship one day. Why wouldn't you? Given you know they're not helping you with this comeback. So I seriously still have hope that MX1 they'll leave this company. All the staff that they work with, they want to leave this company too. I have hope. Yeah. Um. Cherry says, right, I was expecting just a photo. I was too. Yep, yep. Cherry quoting me. when, when you guys quote me, just makes me realize that what I said was funny. And so she's quoting me. He looks fine. I said that about Gian. Yeah. As always, he looks fine. You know, so you guys know I love Gian. Okay, you guys know this, but it's like. It's like, of course, I always think he's handsome. So I just don't know what else to say. It's just, yeah, as always, he looks good, right? So it's like, what am I saying? What am I saying? I'm just weird. You know what? Point blank and simple, I'm just weird. So it's like, as always, he looks fine. But when he looks like extra fine than usual, then I will react as in like, wow, he looks like super good. But the way he looks here is just how he normally looks, just very fine, you know? Anyways, you guys know I love him. Okay, so let's move on. Ganzanarka says, I don't know what's up with the whole YouTube Shorts trend. I don't like the shorts. I wonder if they were just doing that just because it's a trendy thing to do. It could be, but yeah, I'm not a fan. Cherry says, they always look good, so I wasn't expecting anything less. You know it, that's right. As always, just them looking themselves, and thankfully none of them like are doing like secret plastic surgery. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but like you can tell with some K-pop singers, like when they are like, not seen in public for a long time or quiet, for a long time, and then when they then show themselves in public, you can tell that they change something. Have you guys ever seen those singers that do that? Yeah, it's kind of common. Okay, so I'm always grateful with the MX guys. They always look the same. I'm always so thankful. At least for me, I've never seen them ever change anything on their face that's like super significant. So far in the 4+ years that I've been their fan, their looks always look the same, and so I'm very but FYI, they might have gotten plastic surgery before debut. They might have. So that's actually kind of like common, sadly, in Korea, that people as young as elementary school get plastic surgery. Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah. So it's but what can we do if that's really what you want? I'm not gonna think less of you if you want plastic surgery. That's your decision. But I do think middle school, elementary school to want plastic surgery. But anyways, yeah. So who knows if maybe they did do plastic surgery before debut. But regardless, yeah, after debut, yeah, their faces never changed, and so I'm just glad. I'm always glad for that. So anyways, as always, as long as they don't do plastic surgery, I really hope they never do, because they all look so handsome just the way they are right now. Yeah, they will always look great. Yeah. But I do think if ever I see any of them like change anything, like it's gonna make me feel uncomfortable, because I have to like get used to that new change. But so yeah, so for as of now, how they look right now, they look totally great. Even if they did have plastic surgery in the past, you still look great. It's okay. Yeah. So yeah, and I don't want to deal with like any changes. I'm always, do you guys remember, I really like consistency. So yeah, so yeah, just no sudden changes, and yeah, I'm good. Yeah. So, and as always, yeah, they're so handsome. Okay. So moving on. Okay. Cherry says, but I am not excited for some reason. That's okay. This is just the first images of them. And yeah, it's just the first one. So I do think not to be as exciting is okay. And yeah, let's just wait until it's closer to the comeback day. Usually that's when things get more exciting. And let's go from there. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, everyone, let's just chill. So it's just a chill build up, right? It's a chill build up, and hopefully it doesn't get worse, right? So we'll see. Cherry says, I did like the earrings. I'm glad you do. Yeah, yeah, before their face, no, sorry, after I see their face, then I see their earrings, you know what I mean? And so I couldn't help but like, my eyes like, went straight to see their earrings, and I was like, oh, those are pretty cool earrings. Yeah, yeah. And so yeah, I'm glad you like them too. So I appreciate the whoever is their stylist this time with the cool looking unique earrings. In all honesty, I don't think I've ever seen them have like long earrings like that, at least not for a long time. So that was cool. Yeah. Cherry says, yeah, maybe the future teasers will excite you. Yeah, yeah, given it's just the beginning right now, you know? So yeah, we'll see in the future, and gearing up towards it, we shall see. Yeah. Kiyozaranka says, I find their looks and the sound is hinting at a darker theme. Is it just me? Oh no, not just you. I was thinking that as well. I mean, ever since the first image dropped of the comeback, you know, it was like all black. The reason word looks like it's like chains, not chains, like barbed wires. And then yeah, so overall it made me think, oh, this might be like a little bit of a darker concept. Yeah, yeah, so I've always felt that way. And then we saw the mood teasers, and overall seems like kind of like not bright, definitely not bright, you know, but it's not like super dark or anything, you know. So I was thinking, yeah, I think they're going that way. And so yeah, with these new shorts that we just saw, yeah, seems like kind of, yeah, like a dark sexy route, because yeah, I do have this feeling, yeah, they're trying to do something more sexy this time. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll wait and see. Let's wait and see. And you know, black hair is the most sexy hair color to have. So I want to believe maybe that's why all of them have black hair for this comeback. Could be. I hope they don't dye their hair, in all honesty. So, you know, I was saying how like during promotions, like performing on music shows, they could change their hair color, but I hope they don't. I hope they all stay black hair, because surely that's gonna fit, yeah, the sexy concept well. So we'll see, we'll see. And so yeah, so the imagery so far, you know, we should talk about the mood teasers. Why not? Okay, so we should talk about the mood teasers, since that's how like each album version is gonna be like, you know. And so let me get it from their actually it's easier if I get it from their fan cafe. Yeah, where is it? Here it goes. Yeah, yeah. So for version 1, which, you know, we just saw the short stuff. So for version 1, they showed this as the mood teaser. Oop, here it is. So when I first saw this, I thought it was so you know, we kind of see that in the shorts just now. So we know with like these like wire or slinky things going on, right? It's kind of weird. Okay, so when I first saw this, I'm like, kind of weird. But you know, I get the feeling of like the darker theme though. But kind of weird, right? Kind of weird. But yeah, so version 1 mood teaser is not my favorite. But version 2 is definitely more interesting. So version 2 is some kind of burnt cloth. Can you guys notice? It's like, it looks burnt to me. Yeah, it looks burnt to me. So I do think that's very interesting what that could mean. And then it kind of looks like a heart. Can you guys see that heart? Isn't that interesting? So I wonder if that was on purpose or not. But yeah, so this definitely intrigued me. And also the reason word is like red, and the barbed wire on it. So yeah, so that really intrigued me more. And that does seem like a darker concept kind of thing, right? And so yeah, so I was thinking, yeah, that would be interesting. And then version 3 is interesting. I don't know what's going on here, but usually version 3 is like the sexiest version, you know, based on their past albums. And so for version 3, it looks like an ice cube with a flower in it, right? Is it just me? But if you guys see something else, let me know. But it looks like an ice cube, right? And does not look like a flower. I mean, that looks like a stem right there, right? Yeah, so that's my guess about this. But yeah, it just makes me think like, you know, they're gonna be like half naked. I'm pretty sure not completely half naked, but you know, they might, you know. So I just have that feeling something related to that for version 3, right? But I do think that's interesting. Ice cube and this flower related. So yeah, so I just think that's very interesting. So version 3 interests me, and then version 4, I mean, it's so plain, but it's still very interesting to me. So version 4 looks like a painting, right? So that looks like a frame and then some sort of painting, but it intrigues me. But yeah, definitely not something sexy, but I am so intrigued by this painting of the mood teaser thing here. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it intrigues me, but still, I'm still disappointed. Mood teasers was not put on the schedule. So wasn't it so random? They posted these mood teasers, but it wasn't in the schedule. I was like, what's going on? Okay, so yeah, so there again, this comeback and the schedule, everything about it is super weird. But anyway, so these mood teasers, it interests me. It interests me, and yeah, so we're gonna see more as the concept photos come out, and yeah, we'll discuss about it then. It's been interesting, but yeah, but version 1, yeah, I'm least excited about version 1, but we have the concept photos coming up soon, so we'll see then. Yeah, we'll see then. So let me go back to you guys' comments before we talk about the track list. Cherry says, I think because these image teasers doesn't seem anything new. You're right. They're nothing, you know, that make us be like, oh my gosh, you know, nothing like that. Yeah, right. Cherry says, I hate the teaser schedule. It's so weird. I hope I don't get bored like I did with Gion's teaser schedule. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So I'm always so weirded out when they make their schedule things like this. It's always so weird to me. But I hope you won't get bored. I hope not. But I am curious why we have 2 days of the same concept photo version. I wonder what exactly is that about. So let's see what exactly it is, and yeah. And then why only one concept film for version 2? Why, right? And so yeah. Let's hope for the best. For now, let's hope for the best. But yeah, just what a weird schedule. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Ganzanaka says, yeah, I noticed that too. They weren't on KBS, and it seems they won't be on Kyle Daejeon either. Yeah, SBS Kyle Daejeon. Yeah. Right. I still wonder why. Yeah, they're the first time they're in Korea and not doing those shows. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Ganzanaka says, maybe they don't have enough time because of their comeback. I mean, I can't say that's impossible. I can't say that, but in all honesty, because these year-end shows, they're so big, it's like you would make time for them, you know, you would. So like, the only reason you wouldn't go is because you're out of the country, which is what happened to them last year, or you're sick. Yeah, so if you're not under those extreme conditions, you would make time to go to these year-end shows because they're huge ratings, they're huge exposure for you, and you can. I mean, I don't know how you get paid for these shows, but yeah, these are like big shows that everyone, of course, would want to go on. You know, so I just think there's no way they reject to go there. There's no way. So I'm thinking probably. KBS, SBS doesn't want them there is possible because they want to instead have these other artists go on there. Like, you know, IVE is going to all of them. Of course they would. They're one of the most popular groups right now. Even sad to say, more popular than Monsta X. They are, at least in Korea. They are. So IVE is going to all of them, and then on top of IVE, you know, all the new K-pop groups that are like super in right now, they of course are going to all of them. So those are the artists that the TV stations would want. And so because they want all these new artists, maybe there's no room for Monsta X to be performing at these shows. So that's my best guess as to what is going on, is that yeah, is there's not enough room for Monsta X. And so but I'm glad at least one MBC. MBC is a huge show, so I'm glad that at least MBC wants them there and have room for them. So yeah, just my feeling on that. But anyways, it's okay. It's okay. This is what happens when you are an older K-pop group. Yeah, they are now turning 8 years old. I mean, let's say for example, Super Junior, TVXQ, who else is like an older group out there? You know what I mean? We don't see them at all the music shows anymore. Sorry, all of the end of the year shows anymore. You know, so it's usually only the new groups would be the most prominent people at these music shows. So yeah, so I think this is now what we have to get used to as an older K-pop group now, and of course they're gonna go to the military soon. So yeah, I think this is now normal for us, right? So it's weird. Yeah, because I haven't liked a group for this long before. So yeah, so for me it's also some adjustment to get used to. Yeah, but I prefer to like being in an older group rather than a newer group though. So I've always been like in new groups all the time because I kept jumping from group to group, and so yeah, so it feels like a new but mature change for me to like an older group now, and yeah, dealing with these situations. Very interesting. Yeah, yeah. So anyways, not a bad thing, not a bad thing, just very unusual, you know, that suddenly we're not going to all the end of the year shows anymore. But yeah, I think now it's normal given the age. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, Gizanka says we'd love to do a watch party. Glad you say that. Glad you say that. So December 31st in Korea time. Um, watch party together, but yeah, but the volume I have to keep low though because of, but no, but then we can sorry, I'll only have the sound on when MX is on though. Yeah, 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 just like how I do for music shows. Yeah, I'll just do that, it'll be fine. And then yeah, and then we could ring in the new year together with me. How exciting. Yeah, yeah, so yeah, let's do that December 31st. Giyazanaka says, hope no one is offended if I mention this, but I feel like Wano's nose looks different when I saw him on No Mercy. It looks different today. Oh, really? Oh, don't, no offense taken, no offense taken, just everyone, just let's, yeah, healthy conversations about all these things. So, if I remember how Wano looked in No Mercy compared to how he looks now, so overall his face grew. So I noticed that about his face. So when he was on No Mercy, it was like smaller, he was skinnier, and overall was very young looking, kind of small looking face. And then as he grew older, then his face changed, but because of growing older. So in my opinion, I can't tell if like he did like any kind of like significant surgery. Maybe he could have done something small. He could have. Those are things that is hard to notice. But overall, when I see his face like throughout all those years ever since No Mercy, it's just his face just growing as he grows older, and especially once when his body was getting bigger, his face of course would, you know, would change as well, you know, with body, so yeah, so that's the only significant thing that I've noticed from him. But yeah, but I didn't think was anything super different like plastic surgery would do. So yeah, so that's my personal opinion about it. But again, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. Like all of them could have gone some kind of plastic surgery. Is very common to do in Korea, especially for celebrities, sadly. Like, in all honesty, for sure Hyungwon got plastic surgery. Like it's kind of like no debate, right, guys? You guys can tell, right? He definitely got plastic surgery, but he still looks good. He still looks good, you know. So like, I always get freaked out when I see someone's face when it's like kind of like messed up plastic surgery. So I'm glad that wherever Hyungwon went, that yeah, they did like a good job on him. In all honesty, and so yeah, so I feel like yeah, his face is good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's just my personal opinion. Uh. Cherry says, as long as you are happy with yourself, then it doesn't matter if you get plastic surgery or not. It should be a self-decision and self-satisfaction. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And so that's always something I worry about, is that some people who do plastic surgery and, you know, then they regret it later, or like, you know, it was with bad intentions as to why they got those plastic surgeries. So yeah, so it's tough to say that every single person that got plastic surgery, that they're, that it was with good intentions, or that, you know, they don't have regret about it. So it's hard to say. I only know a few people in real life. You know, even though I live in Korea, but I only know a few people in real life who I'm close with that have done plastic surgery, and overall they're indifferent about it. Like one person I know, she doesn't regret it for sure. She doesn't regret it, but I don't know. But it's been like a very long time since they did the plastic surgery, so I feel like, you know, your thoughts on it would change. So I'm not sure. So yeah, but for me personally, I've never had plastic surgery, and I don't ever plan to have plastic surgery. I'm just very thankful that I'm very satisfied with how I look like. Like I just you know, I don't think I'm like the most beautiful person on the planet, like nothing like that, but I'm just like very satisfied with how I look like, and I'm just like, my thought is that am not I am not thinking like, you know, I need to change how I look to please people. So I don't ever think that way. So like, I don't care what people think about my look. It's just as long as I am okay with how I look like, that's most important to me. And also that I just don't ever want to have regret of like a permanent surgery as well on myself. And so anyways, I like, it doesn't matter to me what people think about my looks, and that I am just very, very glad that I'm very satisfied with the look that I was born with, you know. And so anyways, not everyone can think that way, right? Like, I wish every person can think that way, and like, you know, won't ever think they need to have plastic surgery. But some people do want it. Yeah, and like I said, I know real life people that wanted plastic surgery, and I'm like, you know, as long as you're okay with it, it's all good. So yeah, so anyways, yeah, but anyways, it's so common in Korea, but I really don't know like the general feeling all Koreans have about it. Of course not, but it's just so common, you know, to get any kind of cosmetic surgery in Korea, though, that it seems like people just don't think about it anymore, I guess, or don't think of any kind of situation about it. But in my opinion, though, in my opinion, like, I'm seriously super honest about this. Like, even if any of the MX guys did have surgery, like, they still look good. Like, in my opinion, like, I still can't believe like they don't look like super fake or anything. Like, they still all look pretty good, you know. And yeah. Yeah, yeah, just but I'm not saying, you know, to get it or not get it, but it's just you should have like a lot of thought into it, you know, like, just really, are you really sure you want it? But yeah, it's always a hot topic to talk about, right? But anyways, let's keep going. Gianzanaka says, I thought the cloth looked torn. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is torn. But for me, I saw like some brown on it. So I thought it was some kind of burnt or something. Could be both. Could be both. But yeah, isn't that an interesting thing? So I'll look forward to version 2. Yeah, how version 2 concept photos will be like. We'll see. But version 2 does seem like it'll be a sexy one, though. So we'll see. We'll see if what our feelings are right or not. Gianzana, because it looks like a rose in an ice cube. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that way. So yeah, so Gianzana thought the way too. Yeah, but that seems like a sexy thing to be. But who knows? Since it's ice, maybe they wouldn't be showing a lot of skin. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, yeah, I'm so curious about those. Yeah. Gianzanaka says, yeah, it's possible, of course, that the other shows wanted the newer groups. Yeah, especially with so many new groups these days, as you know. I'm glad MX is on the show on the 31st at least, and I won't be watching the other show on Christmas. Same here. So yeah, so usually I would watch those shows if MX is on it, but since they're not, I'll just be watching the clips on YouTube and stuff. And yeah, so that's why for Christmas, we're gonna have a party together, not watching anything. We're gonna have a party together on Christmas Day. Hope to see you guys there. Cherry says, yeah, I feel like all of them grew up and I don't see such vast differences in them that would indicate any kind of surgery. Cherry, you see what I see? Cherry, it seems like she sees what I see. Yeah, like, again, they could have gotten subtle surgery. Like, I have seen people in real life where, you know, I meet them for the first time and I did not think they had any surgery, but then they tell me afterwards, oh, I actually got some plastic surgery. And I was like, really? It looks really natural, you know? So it's very, very possible. Like, it could be people, they look natural, but it's actually plastic surgery. Or actually, I've also met a person where, like, I thought they had plastic surgery. I thought they did. And then they're like, no, this is how I naturally look like. I'm like, whoa, that looks like plastic surgery. And so it goes both ways, you know? And so we can never really know what exactly they got. But you know, only the times when it obviously looks super fake, right? You guys have seen those people, right? When it obviously looks super fake, yeah, you can tell that's definitely plastic surgery. But yeah, but on MX guys, like I said, Hyungwon, I think it looks pretty obvious he had plastic surgery, right? But he doesn't look like bad. Okay, he doesn't look bad, but yeah, I think it looked like pretty obvious he had plastic surgery. And then, do you guys want to know my opinion? So might as well, since we're talking about, but I do think Joohoney fixed his nose. I think so. It still looks so natural, right? It looks very natural, but just the way that he scrunches up his face and stuff, it seems like he fixed his nose, but that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. But also, I've seen noses like that, and it could be natural. So I don't know. So like, I'm on the fence with Joohoney, but if I had to pick, I think he did fix his nose, and that's okay. If he did, it's okay. And then Shonu as well. I think Shonu fixed his nose as well. But again, I'm not 100% sure. But if I had to choose if it's real or fake, I think Shonu fixed his nose as well. I am always on the fence about Gion's nose. Like, I really like how Gion's nose looks like, but I'm always on the fence, like, is it really real or fake. And so I was thinking, I think it should be fake, I think, but then recently, like, he did something to his nose where, like, that obviously looks like really real now, but I'm like, that looks so fake to me. And so I don't know anymore about Gion's nose because I rarely see a Korean guy with that kind of nose, so that's why I thought for sure like he did something to his nose, but I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore about Gion's nose, but personally for me, I like his nose. If it ends up being fake, it's okay. It's okay, but like his nose looks great. So but I'm hoping, of course, that it is his natural nose. And so yeah, so he did some things on you know, like rubbing his nose and stuff. And so when he was rubbing his nose, that looks real. And so I'm like, I'm so confused. And so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's fake or like all the guys. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I'm just giving my personal opinion. Okay, so anyways, yeah. Well, who knows about Gion? And then Minhyuk. Sometimes I think maybe his nose is he fixed it a little, but again, I'm always on the fence. But I think with Minhyuk, if I had to choose for now, I'll choose that I think his nose is real, but it sometimes looks fake to me too. And then with Wano, even Wano's nose, sometimes I wonder if it's real or not as well. So just like my feeling with Minhyuk is that I feel like it could go both ways. It could look real or fake, but for now, I'm gonna vote that I think Wano's nose is real for now, but I'm still like on the fence about it. And I want to believe it's real. I think it is. I think it is. So yeah, so I'm voting more so that I think I.Am's nose is real. Yeah. But who knows? Who knows? Okay, why am I talking so deeply about this? Because I think about it often. In all honesty, every time when I look at their noses, because I like all of their noses. I think their noses are so interesting. And so I can't help but notice, it's like, man, I not notice, but I just can't help but think about every time I look at their nose. It's like I'm just looking at them like so in detail because I'm so interested about their noses. Okay, so I'm so sorry. Okay, so anyways. Anyways, but yeah, but their eyes, okay, most of them didn't get double eyelid surgery, but I feel pretty sure Hyungwon did get double eyelid surgery, but everyone else I don't think they did. Yeah. So if you guys just want my opinion on that. And everything else about their faces, that's all I can think and see of for now. And so yeah. But it's no big deal. Yeah, if they have plastic surgery or not, no big deal. It's so common in Korea, especially with celebrities. And so yeah, so every time when I look at their faces, and especially I really like their noses. I just can't help but keep thinking about it. So those are just my personal opinions. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go. Okay, and also we still haven't even talked about the track list. So yeah, guys, I need to go quicker. I need to stop going off track. Okay. Gianzanika says, you could be right about his face just growing. I just really always notice that his nose seems different, but it could be, of course, be just what I said. It doesn't really matter anyway. Of course, it doesn't matter, of course, but I always think about it. So yeah, I totally am okay with this discussion because I think about it. So as long as you guys are okay with talking about it with me, I'm okay as well. So like really like don't worry about it. So yeah, like when I see Wano's face throughout the years, yeah, I can tell that it like grew because, you know, of growing. But yeah, but I still think about his nose. It's like I wonder if he did something there. But for now, I'm voting that I think his nose is real for now. But I don't know. It's just I do think he did maybe a little something, but I like they will never tell us unless, you know, they really like are very courageous to tell us, because some celebrities have told us if they got plastic surgery or not, and I appreciate it because I don't have to guess anymore every time when I see their faces. So yeah, but yeah, if MX are ever courageous one day and want to tell us, I would like to know, just because I don't want to like have to like keep guessing about it, you know. So yeah, I'm just that kind of person. But doesn't matter if it's fake or not, you guys still look amazing. MX guys, if you're watching, you guys still look good. But yeah, don't do anything more. Okay, don't do anything more. You guys look good how you are right now. Don't do anything more. Yeah, whatever you did in the past doesn't matter. It just would be interesting to know, just for me personally. Okay. Delirium says, the most change to me is I.Am. I don't think he had plastic surgery. I also think he just grew out his baby face. Exactly. Yeah. So I.Am you know, he debuted when he was like 20 years old, right? So he was totally baby face, but also like he still looked kind of old, you know, like he as like one of the joke is that he's the youngest member, but he looks like the oldest member sometimes, you know. And so that was a joke when he was younger. But yeah, but as he grew throughout the years, like his face, you could tell like changed like as it grew. And so that's how I felt with 1-0 as well. With all of them, actually, with all of them, is that as they grew throughout the years, like you could tell their face like grew, or it aged. I guess maybe that's a better word. It aged, you know. And so as you age, of course, it gets like a little bit bigger, it gets like sharper and stuff. And so yeah, so yeah, nothing so significant as plastic surgery, in my opinion, as I've seen their face grow up. And so yeah, I am definitely grew up like more sharp, like handsome looking man. He is such a handsome looking man. I still can't believe one of my Korean friends looked at I am's photo and she's like, he is not handsome. I was like, girl, we are really like different eyesight. I mean, you know what I mean. So yeah, it's very subjective, you know, how we see a guy that's handsome. But anyways, I personally think I am is a very strikingly handsome man. He is, but as you guys know, Gihyun I think is most handsome. But yeah, but all 7 members are all handsome. You guys know me. And so anyways, yeah, he grew up really well. So all of them grew up very well, which look wise, which is always nice to see. Yeah. Cherry says, yeah, him working out and also the longest hair. That's right. I am working out also increase his handsome points. That's right. And longish hair also up extra points. Yes. Gianzonaka says, yeah, I am had such a baby face back then. Yes, he did. Yeah. Gianzonaka says, I'm not sure about Gian's nose either. Right, you feel me, girl? Yeah, fellow Gian bias fans. Yeah. Like his nose is not normal. But some people, of course, do have that nose naturally. Of course they do. But it's definitely not common in Korean guys, you know. But I have seen that sometimes on some Korean guys. Yeah, it's like a very like prominent sharp. It's like IM has also a prominent sharp nose, but IM's nose looks more natural than Gihyun, in my opinion. You know, right? Do you guys agree with me? But yeah. I'm always on the fence about Gihyun's nose, but just recently when he was rubbing it, it totally looked real when he was rubbing his nose. And so now I'm thinking maybe it really is real, but that is the most fake real nose I would have ever seen on someone, you know. But it happens. I've seen other people before where like I thought they had plastic surgery, but they actually didn't. So yeah, just fascinating, right? It's fascinating. Unico, hi Unico. Unico says, I don't think any of them have done plastic surgery. That's okay. Yeah. So, overall, they all look very natural. Yes, indeed. And so, my opinion about how they look is just from my experience, you know, yeah, living in Korea and like what looks fake and all. But in all honesty, like Korean plastic surgery is so good. A lot of people can look so natural, but yeah, they had plastic surgery. And so yeah, they all look good. It definitely doesn't look super fake. I totally agree. But Hyungwon for sure he had plastic surgery. You guys can tell, right? You guys can tell. Like it's very obvious he had plastic surgery, but he still looks super good. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys can tell. Can't you guys tell? But if not, it's okay. But like I've seen his kind of look before on other people who also had those same plastic surgery as him. But again, it's not a big deal. I know so many people. Actually, I don't mean to say it like that, but I have met people who have done plastic surgery, like how, you know, and they look a certain way, and I'm just like, yeah. So anyways, it's nothing bad. Hyungwon still looks amazing, okay? He still looks amazing and looks quite natural. So again, whoever his doctor is, he should be recommending him, you know? So yeah. Gianzonica says, it's possible too that they had surgery on their noses because of enhancing their breathing since they are singers. I didn't even know that about enhancing the breathing could do. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry guys. Sorry. I hate it when I forget. I forgot to charge my phone that's doing this live right now. I apologize. If anything happens, please let me know ASAP, okay? Oh my gosh. How did I forget it again? Oh my gosh. Is it charging? Okay, now. Why do I keep forgetting that? Anyways, if anything happens, please let me know. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah. That getting some kind of nose surgery can help the breathing. Yeah. So if they do sometimes do that, understandable. Yeah. And so while you're getting it fixed, then you could also get it cosmetically fixed. Excuse me. Yeah, it's possible. So again, as long as you look good and you don't look super weird after plastic surgery, it's all good. It's all good. But I also hope that, they just don't have regret about it since it's a permanent change. I mean, you could change it back to how it originally was, but it wouldn't be like your natural one anymore. You know what I mean? So when it's done. So I just hope, all good intentions and they're happy with how they look like and stuff. So yeah, that's most important. But anyways, we'll never know. And I wonder if they'll ever tell us. Yeah. Cherry says, did you see the 1.0 video posted by Sassy? It's so pretty. I don't think I've seen that. I think that was during my vacation, right? I think that, but I've seen some of the teaser photos. Looks amazing. And guys, I'll do the unboxing of the photo book once it arrives early January. So I'm very excited about it. So it's all good. I will be pleasantly surprised, once it arrives. And yeah, and then I'll see the teasers whenever they come out now that, yeah, my vacation is over. So yeah, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Um, Cherry says we should find baby photos and compare. Yeah. So I've seen that as well. Of like people comparing how they look like as babies and then versus how they are now. But the thing is, I find that kind of misleading because the nose you have as a baby is not the same nose you have as an adult. You know what I'm saying? But in general, when I see their baby photos compared to how they are now, only with Hyungwon seems like the most different, which is why I keep saying like I feel pretty sure Hyungwon had plastic surgery, but everyone else, they almost look like the same as how they are when they were babies, except ignoring the noses because the noses can't be exactly the same. And so yeah, so I find that very interesting that I really don't think they had any huge significant plastic surgery except for Hyungwon. And overall, I think they probably just did a little something and nothing significant. And again, they all look good. It's great to see people who actually look like so much more natural than other K-pop singers out there. You guys know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying? It's like, I've been seeing like these new K-pop singers and stuff, and I'm just like, you can obviously tell they did something. And so every new singer these days, I'm just like, you can obviously tell they did something. Well, with MX, I mean, I can't think of any other singers out there at this moment who look more natural than them, but overall, MX, they look like most of them are like most natural. Maybe BTS. In all honesty, BTS guys, most of them look quite natural in all honesty, but I'm sure some of them did a little bit something. But yeah, just comparing like yeah, MX guys, they also feel like, very natural as well, regardless of what small things they did and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, I appreciate just feeling like, they're like human beings just like us and like they're still handsome, but they're not like, you guys know what I mean? Okay. I need to go faster, guys. We didn't talk about the track list. Okay, so I need to go faster. Okay. Yuriko is excited for the album. I am, of course, too. But for now, the schedule is really, really weird. But regardless, I'm always excited for each comeback, of course. Cherry says, "What? Who said I am is not handsome?" I know, but it happens. My Korean friend, I showed her a photo of I am. She's like, no, he's not handsome at all. I'm like, wow. Wow, but she likes Shonu, so her type is Shonu's look, So if that means anything, but yeah, she said like, oh, if I ever like saw I am, in real life, I would not be interested in him. That's what she said, and I was just like, wow. To each their own, right? To each their own. So just always keep that in mind. Yeah, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, so interesting. Yeah. Cherry says, but I am has that cold ice prince handsome look, right? Right? But yeah, but yeah, the way I am looks is not like a universal handsome look. In all honesty, like, do you guys remember I mentioned this before that Cha Eun-woo from Astro? He's like very very conventionally every person would say he's handsome. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so you have to have that certain look where like every single person that sees you is like, wow, you're such a handsome dude. While I think I am, not every single person out there would see him as like, like a typical handsome guy, but he is handsome, but definitely has like a certain taste, I guess, because my friend doesn't think he's handsome. So yeah, no, it's so interesting, right? But Kion is the same way. I think Kion is so handsome, but my mom doesn't think he's anything special, and I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, so I personally think Kian is like super super handsome. But yeah, but there are some people out there that's like, he's not super great looking, and so I'm just like, interesting. And so yeah, so beauty is in the eye of the beholder as always. And yeah, so there's yeah. Unico says medical tourism is big in South Korea. 1,000%. It's so cheap to do plastic surgery in Korea as well. So some people just fly to Korea to do plastic surgery. Sometimes it really is more affordable than doing it in your own country. So, yeah, just the way it is. And also, if you find a good doctor, they will make you look so natural, and that's really, really good if you find a good doctor like that. So, yeah. Sarah says, I personally don't think they had any job done. It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad, it's okay. It's okay that you guys, think that way. It's all good. It's all good. So maybe I was a bit forward in saying, like, isn't it obvious that Hyungwon had surgery? But if you guys don't see it, it's okay. It's okay. I'm used to it living in Korea, and so yeah. So if you talk to any like Korean person and show them a photo of Hyungwon, I feel pretty sure everyone would say like, oh yeah, he had plastic surgery. It's just you can just tell, you can just tell. But yeah, if you guys cannot tell because because you're not the way that I've been living and seeing people with plastic surgery all the time. So yeah, so it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you guys don't think so. It's okay. But yeah, so I'm just telling you guys from my own observation and living in Korea. That we just noticed those things. It's okay. Anyways, it's okay. So yeah, just giving you guys my personal opinion. I'm not saying that I'm 100% right, but I do think it's pretty obvious Hyungwon had plastic surgery. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. Unless they ever tell us, that'll be when it's 100% fact. So I never want to say it's a fact. It's just a very strong feeling, of like when I see them, it's like looks pretty obvious you have plastic surgery, but it's never 100% like certain, But I just feel. You guys know what I mean, right? And then all my opinion about their noses, as you guys already heard me say, but anyways. Yeah. Okay, Cherry says there is a new sassy video they dropped today. Oh, really? I did not see anything. So, in 1 second, maybe after the track list, then I'll go see that video. Okay, Sarah says, no cherry means that, okay, I did not know there was a video posted a few minutes ago. Okay, thank you guys for updating me. We'll get to that after the track list. We have to talk about the track list. Okay, more like an hour ago. Okay, we'll talk about that in 1 second. And everyone's saying hi. Okay, great. So I forgot to turn on my humidifier, so so my throat is drying up, but anyways. So finally, let's talk about the track list. Just give me a second, I just need to like process everything, but yeah. Lots of stuff going on, and it's like only like 8 days until the new year. Crazy. Okay, so the track list. All right, so first, I'll say the comment that you guys already know. I'm pretty bummed. That the title track is not made by Hyungwon. Sorry, I'm losing my mind because we were talking about Hyungwon for so long. But I am bummed that Hyungwon didn't even make the title track. Of course, that's still something to be bummed about. But because Joohoney made the last 3 title tracks, and I thought was gonna keep going. That he was gonna make all the title tracks, or who knows if I.M and Hyungwon might, make a title track one day too. But very, very unfortunate for this new comeback. Joohoney does not make the title song, and I don't know why. And maybe that goes back to me saying, how it feels like Starship doesn't really care about MX anymore, and so maybe they're like, Joohoney, you made really good title songs, but now we're like, we don't want you to make it anymore. I don't know, like I wonder what the heck happened, like what the heck like led to this. But the thing is, the guy who's the main composer of their title song, his name is Ryan Jun. So if you guys are new, or you guys have seen me talk about him before, is that I am not a fan of Ryan Jun, but he has been making many songs for Monsta X for the past 2 years, I think. So like he's never made any song in any of MX old albums, not until like last year. So Love Killer, he didn't make that. But did he make any songs in the album? No. So it wasn't until so it wasn't until last year, 2021. So just Um, right? Right? I think so. Okay, just my timeline is like crazy, but I just remember like, yeah, him making more songs for Monsta X, and that he made Voyager and Youth. Like he was the main composer for Voyager, and he was the second main composer for Youth. So I was like, gosh dang it, like he's like, why does he keep making songs for them? And that, yeah, and then he also composed If With You, their Universe song, If With You. I really do like that song. But I was like so disappointed. I was like, man, Ryan Jun freaking making this song. But like, here's the thing about Ryan Jun. He's really good at making songs, all right? So I understand why they would keep using him. I understand. I understand. Okay, he also makes like SM songs. Okay, so he also makes SM songs, and yeah, so he and Ive, he's made um like Ive's famous songs, and so he's really good at making songs. Okay, I admit that. Okay, he's really good at making songs, but I don't know why suddenly Starship is using him so much for Monsta X. I don't know. I don't know why. Like, using him for all of Gi Hyun's solo title songs, and so yeah. If you guys are wondering why I don't like him, is that I used to not have an issue with him until it wasn't until he had a scandal come out where he was saying is that the word, misogynistic? What's the word, misogynistic? Okay, but he was saying bad things about women. All right, he was saying bad things about women, and he claims that he didn't realize what he was saying was bad. I'm like, excuse me. It's like the words he used in Korean. So in Korean, the words he used is very clearly, you're talking bad about women, all right, with those words you're using. And he claims misogynistic. Thank you, Cherry. Misogynistic, right? And like, you're claiming those words you said that is very clearly saying bad things about women, and that you're now you're claiming like you didn't realize it was something. No, I just, that is the worst excuse I could ever hear from someone. Like those words he used in Korean, it's very clearly a bad word. All right, so ever since then, I can't see him the same way. How could I? When you said such a terrible thing that's so misogynistic. Yeah, so ever since then, I'm just like, I hope that he just, he is not associated with any of my favorite singers, and like he just goes away, after saying those terrible things, and just whatever. But sadly, even though like he had that scandal and people know, like, he said those things, but people are still hiring to make music because they don't care. So these people don't care. They want to hire him to make music because he's good at it, and don't care about his character. Like, of course they don't care about his character as long as you can make good music, right? So yeah, so it's very unfortunate we have this guy making songs for Monsta X now, and so he is the main composer for their new title track. So let's go look at that credit. Okay, let's go look at that credit. Track 1, Beautiful Liar. And so I had a feeling this was going to be the title track. And so I'll talk about that in 1 second. So Beautiful Liar is the title. I'll talk about that in 1 second of my opinion about it. But Korean lyrics. So I do find it interesting. It says Korean lyrics by. So that means this song was originally English, and then these people, like, yeah, listen to it in English, and then they make their own Korean lyrics to it or something. So I always find it interesting whenever I see that in the credit that it says Korean lyrics by. So that means originally it was in a different language. So anyways, Korean lyrics by Kim Eun-ju. So I've heard of this name before, Kim Eun-ju of MUMW. I think we've seen that name somewhere else, but I can't remember where exactly. But he or she is the main lyric composer, okay, because the name is first. Okay, so he or she is the main lyric writer, and then the second lyric writer is Brother Sue. FYI, I totally forgot to mention this yesterday, December 22nd, it was Brother Sue's birthday. Happy belated birthday, Brother Sue. Brother Sue, if you're watching, you should know I'm your huge fan. But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't say happy birthday in my live yesterday, but also, yesterday was a big day for me. My brother left Korea, so happy birthday, Brother Sue. So anyways, yeah, so Brother Sue, the second main Korean lyric writer. And so for me, so if you guys are wondering why I thought Beautiful Liar would be the title track, is that Brother Sue is the only name in Beautiful Liar, and all the other tracks does not have Brother Sue's name in it. And so I don't know why this is, but Brother Sue usually is credited in Monsta X title tracks. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it deserve because he's really good at writing lyrics and making songs. But I do think it's interesting why Brother Sue is always hired for Monsta X title tracks, you know, for lyric writing. And so solely because of that, because Brother Sue name was in the lyrics for only this song. That was the only reason why I thought this would be the title track, and I was right. It is, because Brother Sue usually would be in the title track. Yeah. And so anyways, and so Brother Sue is the second lyric writer, and then after him then is Hyungwon. Very interesting. Hyungwon, the third one, then Honey, then I Am. And so I do think it's great. We have all three guys, Hyungwon, Honey, and I Am, writing the lyrics for the title song. Of course, that's great. But keep in mind, they're the last three names. They're the last three names. So I don't know how much contribution they did for the lyric, right? So for Honey and I Am, I assume they at least wrote their own rap, for sure, right? For sure, they wrote their own rap, except the other lyrics in the song, not exactly sure, and how much Hyungwon participates in the, but still, regardless, it's really good. It's really good, but they're not the main lyric writer, though, and so. But yeah, I'm curious to hear what they have to say about how it was writing the lyrics to the song, especially because it's the title track, and why is it called Beautiful Liar. So I do have an opinion about that being called Beautiful Liar, because okay, so as we know in Giyeon's youth album, Hyungwon made a song called Bad Liar, and I was like, oh, that's an interesting title, and also I've never heard a title like that before, Bad Liar, so I thought that was interesting. And then now for their title track for Monsta X, now it's Beautiful Liar. And so for me personally, I'm like, it doesn't feel very fresh, you know, because like, but I do think it's interesting, you know, at least relate with each other, because Hyungwon made Bad Liar and now we have Beautiful Liar for MX, but it still feels a little you know, what's the word, like a rerun. So it just doesn't feel fresh. So I was just thinking, yeah, it doesn't feel very fresh. But also, like, other K-pop groups had a song called Beautiful Liar. Like Vic's LR, isn't their song Beautiful Liar? And so yeah, so just sometimes I'm always like kind of like, I don't feel too good when a title track is like something I've already heard before. So that's another reason why, you know, it doesn't feel fresh to me, a Beautiful Liar. But again, it's interesting, of course, like, how can a liar be beautiful? So I do wonder how exactly the story in the lyrics plays out in Beautiful Liar. But I just a little bit disappointed. It's just not something fresh, but I'm still curious. So that's just, yeah. My first comments I want to say on that. So let's keep going on the credits for it. Now, composed by, all right. So as I was mentioning earlier, composed by Ryan Jun, the main composer. Yeah, Ryan Jun, and so I'm just like, okay, and then the next names are all non-Korean names except for one name called Abin, but everyone else, yeah, is non-Korean. So so I don't know if it's really gonna be like K-pop feeling, I wonder. But the thing is, non-Korean people making a K-pop song, they usually do give it some kind of K-pop feel. So, but still, it's gonna feel it might still feel kind of foreign. But then again, Ryan Jun is the main composer though, and he's Korean American, I believe. But he's really good at making music. So yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I'm curious. I am curious, but I'm trying to keep the expectation low, since yeah, I'm still very disappointed it's not a Honey composed track. So yeah, so but yeah, I'll yeah, we just have to wait and see. And arranged by, you know, like editing the song and stuff, Ryan Jun, of course. So he's the main composer and the main arranger. And then a new name, Space Primates. So like Space Primates is not in composer, but they helped in arranging it. So yeah, so there's a lot of people making the song. So it could be a bad or a good thing. Yeah. So we don't know. So that's all I feel about it. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I'll still be looking forward to it, you know, but yeah, but not as much as I would be, you know, if it was like another one made by a member, you know. So yeah, so that's my feeling on it. Okay, so let me see you guys' comments. Let's go. Okay. Cherry. Okay, yeah, yeah. So yeah, now you guys commenting about what I okay. So Cherry says, "Oh dear, not the Ryan dude again." Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gianzarenka says, like, maybe he's doing other kinds of preparations for that role. Maybe, maybe he's doing other. Huh? So who are you talking about, Gianzarenka? Okay, I lost where this conversation was going. So yeah, so clarify for me on that. Gianzarenka says, though maybe that's a stupid thought because he did make other songs for the album. Ah, ah, okay, okay, okay. Oh, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Okay. So you were guessing why Ju Honey didn't make the title track this time. Right. Right. But yeah, but as you just said, he made other songs for the album. So we'll talk about that in a bit, but Ju Honey made 2 songs in this album. He made 2 songs to put in this album, but he didn't get chosen to make the title track. So in my opinion, I think this was Starship decision that I guess they heard Ju Honey's songs and thought, no, none of them sound like title track worthy. I'm just assuming. I'm just assuming this is probably what happened. Except they feel like, oh, but your other songs here, they could be like 2 B-sides, and I assume that's what happened. And then Ju Honey, sadly, his streak is over just after 3 title songs, and then Starship was like, no, we want to use Ryan Jun's song because we think Ryan Jun is better, which I understand. He does make good songs, but you know, yeah, it's just sad that they don't want to like continue, Ju Honey's, he's really good at making songs, but so this is why I hate Starship so much. So yeah, so that's my personal opinion on what happened, is that Starship just didn't want Ju Honey to make the title song this time. Yeah, but we have 2 Ju Honey songs in this album though, and we will talk about that in 1 second. Um, Sarah says, I need Starship to break ties with that man, but sadly that won't happen. I would like for them to break ties with that guy too, but you know what? What's that word? What's that phrase? 2 feathers flock together. Okay, so basically Starship is terrible, Ryan Jun is terrible. Of course they would work together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I've noticed with Starship. It's like they don't care about anything except money, and even if you're a terrible person, as long as you do good work, and that's why they're still working with Ashy, right? So yeah, I don't see it happening that they'll ever cut ties with Ryan Jun because they've been using him so often. Yeah, and it sucks that we keep seeing him in most of MX albums now. I hate seeing his name in MX songs now. It disgusts me, so yeah, but what can we do? Yeah. Yes, and Cherry, thank you for telling me the right word. Misogynistic. Thank you. My English is dying away, as you guys know. Lulu, I don't know if you came on time or not, but Lulu, happy to see you here. Lulu says, good evening, everyone. The teasers are so boring. The YouTube yeah. And she said, they should have an epilepsy trigger alert because of the strobe light. True that. Yeah, that I did think that was like, yeah, in general, these, yeah. So Lulu, watch this on replay, because yeah, we talked about it already, about the teaser images that are like GIFs. Yeah. So they're trying to do something new, but I'm personally not a fan of that. But they look great. The members look great, but you've got to. We'll see later. The next teasers later. Unico says, I think it's because Ju Honey is prepping for his acting debut in that movie. I mean, it's possible. It's possible for that to be a reason, but it still doesn't seem plausible to me, only because he made 2 songs in this album already, so I don't think it's anything time related. He made 2 songs to be put in this album, but yeah, it just seems to me that Starship just didn't want his song, or didn't think his song was good enough for a title track. I think that's the more plausible to me. You guys get me, right? Yeah. Lulu says, maybe that's why I'm not hyped because of Beautiful Liar. Can't wait to hear Lone Ranger and Deny. We will talk about those songs in 1 second. Gianzonka says, I had such a stupid moment when I first saw the title Beautiful Liar. Oh, why? I was like, but Gian just had that title in his album. Oh my god, you're so funny. Totally mixing up with Bad Liar, but I think because of the title. Totally understandable. Yeah. But it's funny that you thought his song was called Beautiful Liar. You're so funny. But yeah, it's all good. But yeah, they're similar, of course. Yeah, so I thought was interesting. Why yeah, they don't use like a fresher title, you know, because yeah, even in Gian's recent album, Bad Liar was one of his B-sides and made by Hyungwon, and then yeah, and then MX next title track is called Beautiful Liar. You know, it's like kind of weird, right? But I mean, no big deal, you know, to relate the songs to each other, but yeah, it's just not fresh to me, you know. So I was thinking, you know, so first off, the album called Reason. First off, I can't think of any other K-pop album out there that's called Reason, and also because of my feeling with No Reason, 1 song, you know, it's always a special place in my heart. So I felt like at first the album called Reason is so fresh to me. It was so fresh to me, so interesting. I was like, oh, this feels like it could be good, you know, feels like it could be good. And then, you know, back to, you know, now we could discuss about that, the image, like those strokes, in the background, like they don't look like randomly put there. You guys get me? I mean, I don't know if I'm, you know, crazy thinking this way, like feel free to disagree with me, but those strokes, they don't seem like random strokes. Like they obviously look like NO, you know? And so it looks like No Reason. And I'm just like that. Like the person who designed it can't have thought like, oh, I just put these random strokes here, and then realize, you know, afterwards, oh, I actually wrote the word N-O. No. I come on. They must have noticed like, oh, we're gonna show it this way, and it looks like N-O. You know what I mean? So anyways, I for now, I feel like that has some intention behind it. Like it wasn't randomly written, you know. It feels like some intention behind it, and whether it's my microscopic OT7 crumb to have it feel like, you know, represents No Reason, which is like an ode to 1O's beautiful song No Reason. I wonder. So yeah, so it just made me think. And so anyways, so from the beginning of the album called Reason, it made me super curious of what the songs would be and how the whole album would be. But then when I saw the track list, FYI, the track list dropped when I was in Jeju Island, so I was like, you know, I couldn't really like digest everything. It's like after I come back from Jeju Island and my brother goes back to USA, then finally I can digest it, which I am doing right now. And so anyways, yeah, so excuse me, let me continue to digest it. So yeah, so anyway, so then seeing the track list, it kind of like let me down. In all honesty, it kind of let me down because I had quite high expectations with the album called Reason, and then it kind of looking like No Reason. I was like expecting like the songs would be like also give me that kind of feeling, like kind of fresh, like songs, and also I was expecting Honey would make the title song. I really was expecting it. Why wouldn't I? He did the last 3 title songs, so I was fully expecting another title song from Honey. But then when it didn't say it was him, I was like, you know. So yeah. So it's yeah. I still don't really feel good. Yeah. While I'm digesting it, I still don't feel so good that yeah, the track list is like this, but I'm just gonna stay positive. I'm gonna stay positive that these songs could be all bangers, right? They could be all good hits, you know? And so even though I've been let down, but I'm still gonna stay hopeful that, yeah, that it will sound good. That it will sound good, and it's okay. Honey couldn't make the title song this time, and surely, you know, it'll be a good album. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then Gianzanaka, yeah, then she mentions how like yeah, then it hit her Vix LR Beautiful Lie. As I mentioned a couple minutes ago. Yeah. So Beautiful Lie, I remember that with Vix LR, and so I was like, would it be nice that they should have a title track that's not, you know, that's not had been used before. But of course in K-pop, so many title songs get duplicated. You know, of course it happens, but yeah, but it would be nice if they don't do that, you know. And so sadly, this is a duplicate title track name that's already been done. But we'll see. MX take on Beautiful Liar. Let's see. And yeah, let's see. Yeah. Lulu says perhaps that's true. All the members except I am have solo promos and CFs. So yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out why Lulu is mentioning this. Because of like you're thinking because of time, is that why Juhani didn't write the title song? No. I still don't think time was an issue. Just I think Starship just didn't want him to do it. That's it. Yeah. Sarah says I was actually singing Vic's LR the moment I saw the track list. That's creepy. That's creepy, Sarah. That's creepy. Oh my gosh, wow. Gyozanaka says, and I kind of find it hilarious that Hyunwon's song is called Lone Ranger. Does anyone else find that funny? We're going to talk about that in 1 second. Let's talk about each track hopefully soon. Okay, so 1 second. Gyozanaka says, at least that makes one of us. I had such a moment of stupidity. No, you're fine. Lulu says, Beautiful Liar is also a Beyonce song. How original. Yeah, like her Lulu being sarcastic. First off, I did not know that was a Beyonce song. Hold on, I'm curious to see if I know this song. 1 second. But yeah. So like overall, that term "Beautiful Liar," Beyonce has So so I wish they, could have had like a more fresh title. But it's okay. Also Shakira's in the song too. Ooh. I think I did hear that song before. It seems familiar to me, but good to know. So thank you for letting me know. Yeah. So that's why, in general, why I wasn't really so hyped about the title song being called "Beautiful Liar," just because it doesn't give me any kind of like new feel. Like Gambler. I'm not a fan of people who gamble, but still that was unique for Gambler. And then Rush Hour was of course unique, even though I was like what's the word? I was like hesitant about it. I was like, Rush Hour? Why would they have a song called Rush Hour? But then once the song came out, I was like, oh, it's so fitting to be called Rush Hour. But that was very unique. And then Love is, of course, it's not a unique title. So like I was thinking, for Shape of Love, why Juhani picked the title Love? It's so simple and not unique, of course. But after the song came out, it seemed most fitting for the song to be called Love. And, it was a very sweet love song, given to us as well. And so, just the way it is, right? And so, so with Beautiful Liar, it's just for now I feel this way, but, maybe after hearing the song, I will like it better, so we will see, yeah. Unico says, is someone gonna be on a horse and wearing a mask? Hilarious for Lone Ranger. I don't know. Let's talk about that later. Gianzanka says, honestly, that's the first thing that popped into my mind. She's like, you guys are hilarious. Gianzanka says, I used to watch that cartoon series, The Lone Ranger, when I was young. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's talk about that in 1 second. Lulu says, for the first time, I'm really looking forward to watching Volkship show because Seo-in-guk will be on the show. He came to Toronto Film Festival last September in Project Wolf Hunting. That is very, very exciting. First off, I didn't think Seo-in-guk was doing interviews on Naver Now, so that's very it's super off topic, so I'm just gonna talk about it briefly. But when I saw that news, and first off, I've been Seo-in-guk's fan. Like, he's a great singer, but he's also a good actor, and I never ever thought I would ever see him do something with any MX member. So I was like, that's crazy. Okay, so I'm also looking forward to it too. Let's move on. Unico says, I used to watch the black and white live action TV show when she was younger. And was Saw in B2B? Seo-in-guk? No. Seo-in-guk was never in a boy group. He was only solo singer and actor. Lulu says, is it low-key exciting to see MX in black mask and on horses? You guys are so hilarious. Let's talk about 1 second. Unico says, I think I watched Shopping King Louie before I got into MX. Ooh. And then Unico says, yeah, she really likes the Tiger Moth OST. Yeah, which was Giyeon's song. And yeah, In Song Group was in that drama, right. Cherry says, I think Minhyuk, I don't remember, said that the design of the album name had a reason. Yes. He mentioned some things about the album on Bokship Show, that everything has like intention or reason. And so yeah, that's not exactly what he said. Don't quote me on that. But I remember him saying like there was a reason why the cover of the album looks like that, where it looks like no reason. So when he like said it vaguely like that, I wanted to believe as well that was made with intention, not randomly the word NO on there, right? So yeah. I'm very, again, I'm most curious about this album more than the songs in some sense, but at least more than the title song. But yeah. So yeah, we gotta wait and see. Gianzone says, I really need to make deviled eggs for our Christmas celebration tomorrow. You do your stuff for Christmas celebration. Yeah. So she has to go now. We'll continue to listen on my phone, so I won't be able to comment. All good. You comment only if you can or if you want to. Don't worry. But thank you for letting us know. Gianzone, pipe in anytime. And also have fun making deviled eggs. Lulu says, Christmas food traditions. Yes, happy cooking. We will mention Gion's name to keep you engaged. Lulu, why are you so funny? Stop it. Okay, yes, we shall. Okay, she's so hilarious. Gion's says, so I'll just say my goodbyes now. Yeah, sure. And she says, wish you all a wonderful Christmas, and to those of you who don't celebrate Christmas, I wish you a wonderful week. Bye, everyone. Take care of yourselves. So sweet of you to say, you too, buddy. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. See you soon. Gianzanaka says, she says thanks, at Lulu. Don't say anything too interesting about him though, or I'll lose it. Okay. Nothing, Gianzanaka, in all honesty, there's nothing interesting about Gian these days, so don't worry. Okay. Okay, so Gianzanaka says, and then my eggs will look horrible. Okay, all good. I don't think there's anything interesting to talk about Gian these days, so don't worry. Go make your beautiful deviled eggs. Okay. Sarah says, quoting me, that's creepy. Yes, girl, that's creepy. Yeah, Beautiful Liar by Vix Eller is a song I love so much, so it happened automatically. That I see. It was automatically, and it was creepy. But yeah, that was cool. Okay. Jerry says, I always keep fantasizing about either Wano appearing in MX videos or MX appearing in Wano's video. Literally dreamed about it. I told you guys about it. Yeah. That would be a great surprise if they ever do something like that. But as we know, most likely will never, ever happen. But would be cool, of course, right? Yeah, would be cool. Anyways, I always take it as microscopic OT7 crumbs that, for I still believe they're friends, and that they kind of like send, like, not send, but like, show in some way through their music that they still support each other in some sense. Who knows, right? But yeah, I don't think we'll ever see them each other in person together. But yeah, I know. Anyways, finally, let's talk about the next track. Sorry, let's go. Okay, number two is the only song in the album. It's number 2 though, but it's the only song in the album with no MX guy credited. So it's called Daydream. Korean lyrics by Na Yeon-seo. Never heard that name before. So, but she or he. Yeon-seo sounds like a female name, but yeah. Only this one person made the Korean lyrics. And then composed by Ryan Jun again. This BZ Ryan Jun, he gets 2 songs in one MX album. Does that not bother anyone? Oh, of course it bothers me a lot since I really don't like this guy. But like this BZ makes the title song and he gets the second song. I just really wonder what the heck Starship is doing these days. Like they're like super in love with him these days. And that's why they don't let Ju Honey make the title track, because they love Ryan Jun so much. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, I do think it's disappointing seeing that. You guys know me. So anyways, Ryan Jun composed it, and then the rest of the names are non-Korean names. And then arranged by Ryan Jun and a random name called T, but T is not in the composing credits. So yeah, a full-on Ryan Jun song, but he didn't write the lyrics. So not much to say. Okay, I mean, yeah, so I'm not looking forward to this song because it's totally made by Ryan Jen and no members contribute to it. So of course I'm not looking forward to it. But of course I'll still listen to it. I'll still give my honest opinion about it if I do like it or not. But again, I'm going on with the expectation of like I don't like this guy, so I already like won't really have a good feeling going into it. But I'll still try my best to give my honest opinion about it. But yeah, but you know, it's sung by MX guys, so I wonder how they go about it. But yeah, but I do think it's disappointing. Ryan Jun gets 2 freaking songs in this album. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, so can we move on? Let's move on. Okay, so track number 3. So now all the songs later in the album, it's all done by MX guys. So this is the most interesting part. All right, so number 3 is called Chumsawi in Korean, or crescendo is the English title for it. But Chumsawi does not mean crescendo. Crescendo, I think that's the pronunciation. So Chumsawi just means like a dancing style, or like a dancing just a dance. Okay, so that's what it means in Korean, but I don't know why the English title is called crescendo, which means like doesn't that mean like the highest point of a song? Isn't that? I don't trust my English. Like my English knowledge is so bad these days. Let me look it up. But that was my feeling of what crescendo means. Yeah, the loudest point reached in a gradually increasing sound. Yes, yes, yes. Um, yeah, gradual increasing in loudness. Yeah. So yeah, it's not related to dancing, right, guys? So I do think what is up with that, but surely Honey will explain it to us. So anyways, it's called Chum Sawi, and credits is Honey's regular gang. Yeah. So lyrics by Honey, Yayo. You guys know Yayo, right? He usually works with Yayo, and I am. So yeah, I am. I assume he's credited because of him making his own rap. I assume, and so yeah. So lyrics by them, and then composed by Honey and Yayo. That's it. Only them two, which I like, and then arranged by only Honey and Yayo as well. So it's a song completely made by them. I look forward to it. Of course, they make wonderful songs, as always. And you know, would have been great to see them make another title song, but for now, yeah, let's look forward to Chumsawi. Let's see, you know, how it is, you know, as a B-side, or who knows, it may be. I feel like it could have been good as a title track. Who knows? But yeah, I will look forward to it. I think given just by the title, I feel like it would be like a strong song. It seems that way, given it's like about dancing, you know, and also crescendo. So I feel like it would be a strong song. So I will look forward to it being that way. But if it's not, it would be a big shock. But yeah. So we'll see. Once. But yeah, of course, looking forward to it. We'll see. And so now track number 4. Track number 4 is Lone Ranger. Now when I saw that, I'm like. So first though, I don't know if that's like a normal word that we use in Korea, except so I wonder if that's like something like because Hyungwon always writes songs with these two people. I mean, I think Justin O is Korean, but he seems like Korean American, so I want to believe he's not like a native Korean. And so with them being fluent in English, I assume like they came out with the title Lone Ranger. Since that's not really, I don't think Koreans really know what that word means. And so I'm curious what exactly went on for them to call it Lone Ranger. And also, you know, yeah, you guys think it like the cowboy, the cartoon, yeah, which is all like non-Korean stuff, you know what I mean? So I don't know, so I'm curious. So yeah, so Lone Ranger, I'm very curious about it. And so lyrics, okay, so lyrics by Hyungwon, yeah, Hyungwon, then Honey, then I am, and then Jantine. So you know the regular people that Hyungwon works with, then this Jantine, and then Justin O. So that's an interesting thing. That's very interesting. Lyrics by is the 3 main people is Hyungwon, Honey, and I am. And then Jantine and Justin O. When usually Jantine and Justin O are like the main lyric writers. So I do think that's interesting. So that makes it more interesting if Hyungwon, Honey, and I am are like the main lyric writers for the song. Yeah, and then how that goes with Lone Ranger, I don't know. Yeah, so we'll see. we'll see, we'll see. And so yeah, so that's very interesting. And then composed by the same people. So Hyungwon, Justin O, Janteen, and then a new person, I've never seen this name before, Brit Pulse. Whoever Brit is, but excuse me, I'm so sorry. Who knows how this new person, yeah, contributed to this song. So again, very curious. But yeah, but as always, Hyungwon, Justin O, Janteen, they usually yeah, make great songs together. So looking forward to it. And then arranged by only Hyungwon and Justin O. So yeah, so overall still like a mainly a Hyungwon song. And yeah, I'm just very intrigued, very intrigued. So of course I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so moving on, track 5, Deny. First off, the title so interesting. So like these people, these guys, they make really interesting titles for their songs, which is what I like to see. So that's why I'm still kind of like about Beautiful Liar. But then again, yeah, I don't know. I wonder who made the title Beautiful Liar. But anyways, Deny is a very interesting title, and so because it's very fresh as well. And so lyrics by I Am, Yoon Sok, yeah, usually he usually works with Yoon Sok. Uki, you guys know Uki. I Am usually works with him, and Ju Honey as well contributes to the lyrics. And so yeah, but I think Ju Honey was probably only his rap portion. But anyways, very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. These guys, yeah. So it's the I Am gang working on this song, and then composed by I Am, Yoon Sok, Uki, his gang, and then arranged by I Am, Yoon Sok, Uki as well. So yeah, the whole I Am gang working on this song, Deny. So yeah, I do think the title called Deny is so interesting. Just, it's a very fresh title. It is. And so what exactly could the meaning behind the song of Deny could be? Like, what exactly are you denying about? I don't know, but it's very, right? It's very interesting, and that's what a title song should be. I mean, not title song, I mean like what titles should be, should make it interesting, right? But you know, sometimes you can have titles for songs where it's not like, anyways, just good job on them so far. They made interesting titles for sure, for sure. And yeah, of course, as always, I overall I Am songs that he makes for Monsta X, I usually like them, but they're not like my favorites, you know. So but yeah, but for now I just keep just medium expectations, just how I would feel for any of I Am songs. Yeah, but yeah, but so far so good. And now the final song of the album. So in all honesty, I'm a little disappointed it's only 6 songs. I just don't like the number 6, as you guys know. So like I wish it could have been 7 or 5. 5 would have been nice, but it's okay. 6 is okay. But yeah, so Shape of Love was also 6 tracks. This album as well, 6 tracks. Okay, what can you do? So anyways, this is the final song in this mini album, only 6 songs. And so this final song is called 괜찮아 in Korean. So it's the only song, sorry, only Ju Honey songs in this whole entire album has a Korean title, but this song 괜찮아 does not have in English parentheses by. And so anyways, I believe you guys already know this words if you guys hear people say it so often, but 괜찮아 just means okay. It just means okay, fine, just like, you know, it's okay, it's fine. That's the only meaning it has of when you say 괜찮아. Just 괜찮아, like don't worry, it's okay, it's fine. Yeah, and so this title is so interesting because Ju Honey is so good at making titles. Okay, so I was so interested in this title because it's not a normal title. Yeah, actually there are so many Korean songs called 괜찮아 too. Of course there is, but none of them are like famous or anything, you know. And so anyways, yeah, so he picked this title 괜찮아, but also it's the informal way. So like informal, just like how you would say just to your friends, or you say it to yourself, but yeah, it's an informal way to say it's okay, you know. But like, you know, if it is the formal way, would be 괜찮아요. But yeah, but here it just says 괜찮아, just like informally, it's okay. So I that already like makes me so interested about it. What could that mean? But you know, when I was thinking about it, so when I saw the track list at first and thinking about, wow, Ju Honey making a song called 괜찮아, is that, you know, it makes me think it is gonna be like an emotional song. It has to be. It has to be. If you're making a song that's called, you know, it's okay, it's fine, of course it's emotional, you know. So of course it must be an emotional song, especially it's the final song of the album. So yeah, so it makes me really believe it's gonna be an emotional song. And like, why would he title it as It's Okay? Like, you know, like, is it most likely a message to us that things will be okay. But like, why are you telling us it's gonna be okay? Like, what exactly is gonna happen later? Like, what is going on? And so, I just wonder like how emotional this song will be. Like, maybe like my first instinct was just maybe because they're going to the military soon, and he just wants to let us know that it's okay. 괜찮아, like, don't worry about it. We're going away for like a year and a half, but it's gonna be okay. 괜찮아, right? So I wonder, who knows, right? Who knows? And so maybe it could be an emotional song for us. And Juhani has a way to make it emotional, as you know. So I will look forward to it and see what message he has for us in the song. And so anyways, into the credits for 괜찮아. It's lyrics by Juhani, Yayo, Laser, I Am. So not exactly the same as Crescendo song, but we have Laser added in here for lyrics. And so Laser usually has made songs with Juhani before, and then composed by Juhani, Yayo, and Laser. Okay, so interesting, Laser. Yeah, lyrics and composer for this. Laser. Yeah, we'll see how this song goes. And then arranged by only Juhani and Yayo. Yeah. So interesting. Yeah, so interesting. So so as I mentioned earlier, I'm like least interested in the title song, right? In all honesty, as you guys know, I'm least interested in that. But all the other B-sides, I'm very, very, very interested in them. But I'll keep expectation like I'll try to have like normal expectations for the title song. Like it was chosen as a title song for a reason. I want to believe it's catchy, it's nice, it's gonna be it's gonna be a banger, right? I'm sure it will be, but I have a feeling maybe I'll be liking the B-sides more than the title song. Most likely, right? And so we have to wait and see once we can hear the album preview. Yeah, that'll be our first taste at it. Or who knows if maybe it will be like in the music video teaser, like a little snippet of the songs. No, of course it would. Yeah, we'll hear the songs first in the music video teasers. Yeah. And so then we'll judge more from there. But kudos to Juhani. So I noticed this a couple days ago, is that Juhani is credited in every single song except number 2. So I think that's really cool. Right? So Juhani overall contributed a lot to this album, even though he did not make the title song. So let's just wait and see. Yeah, so that's all my thoughts about it. I'm glad to finally have it all like discussed with you guys and all digested out of me finally. Yeah, so I'll read all you guys' comments, and then we will end this live and see you tomorrow. Yeah. So Lulu says, so true, Chrissy, about Gihyun. I'm so glad you agree with me. But then she continues, the last play show seems like he was at his most boring. His most boring looking, which satisfies Gihyun bibis. Lulu, you know this, but also, do you know how much I appreciate your humor? I hope you know this, but like, but I know you're telling the truth, but it's said in a way that's very humorous to me. Okay, so anyways, thank you for saying that, because I totally agree with you. Now, with me as a Gion bias fan, like any time to see Gion will always make me happy. It's just the way it is. Because I love him so much. So anytime I see him, I'm happy just to see him. Okay, but I've said this before. He's not very exciting. So first off, I'm always happy to see him on play once a week. It's great to see him there once a week. Okay, I only like it the best when he gets to sing with the live band. That's of course the most exciting thing. And so the week before that, it was not singing, and he was interviewing a Day Six member, Sungjin, I believe that's his name. It was an interesting interview. Sungjin is an interesting guy, so I was interested watching it, but then as it kept going, like Sungjin is boring too, okay, and then Gion as well, kind of boring. So then when I kept watching it, I'm like, wow, this is kind of boring. But but of course I would be interested to keep watching because I'm Gion is my ultimate bias. But after a while, I'm like, man, Gion, I really like you, but when you're just talking with a guy like this, wow, it is really not interesting to me. And just with me personally, because as a female, I just don't relate with them when they talk about certain things. Especially with them as singers and as guys, two things, of course, I can't relate with them about. So I was just not interested about it. And so anyways, but there's a way that you could talk about those things and be interesting, right? Of course you could, but they are just not gifted in talking, and that's okay. That's okay. And so yeah, so when I was watching, I was like, wow, this is kind of boring. And like, the only thing keeping my attention is that I just like seeing Gihyun, okay? But I'm not interested in what he's talking about, so it's just the way it is. But then last week, when he was singing and he had like a guest singer, I forgot his name, but he has a very unique name. But he had a guest singer with him last week. So Gion didn't really like sing a lot, but like it was like half and half them two. But still Gion did like a good job with some of the songs he sang. And he sang Hayeon Sonyo again. I was like, wow, why he keeps singing that song so often. It's so interesting. And so yeah, so it was nice. And like yeah, he cut his hair very short, so it was like interesting to see like new things about him. He's like, yeah, I cut my hair very short, for the comeback and stuff. And also Minhyuk said on Bookship Show that they recently finished filming their music video. Isn't that interesting? So guys, isn't that interesting? It's like 3 weeks until their comeback and they just finished their music video now. Is that normal? I don't think so. And so I don't know. Like, again, this whole comeback is so strange, okay? Like, yeah, they just recently finished their music video. And so yeah, so I assume, like, Gion cutting his hair so short, I believe in the music video, maybe it'll have that hairstyle, I guess, So anyways, it's not super short, but it's been a while since we saw him have that short hair. But I like it. I like it. Gion, you look cute, okay? As always, you look so cute. Okay, so anyways, all good. But yeah, but Gion is just, he doesn't have, he doesn't have the natural talent to talk about exciting things. Like, he talks about normal things in a boring way. You guys get me? Okay. It's fine, but it's fine. It's his charm that he's not an interesting talker. It's fine. But, the only times where I think Gihyun is interesting to hear him talk about is when he's talking about something that he's passionate about. Of course, that's very interesting to see him talk about what he's passionate about and stuff, but also it's interesting to hear him talk about something where like it surprises him, when he was like talking about that story of like people thought that they saw him at a bakery buying croquettes, but he's like, no, that was not me. And so him like being so surprised and just being like, no, that's not me. And so I just thought that was very funny and entertaining, seeing him like be so surprised about that. So like just him speaking naturally, I guess, is most interesting of when he's talking. But then when he like has to like interview someone or it's like scripted, it's so dry and boring. You guys get me? I'm so analytical about this guy, as you guys know. But yeah, I totally agree. What a boring dude. But when he's naturally talking, like naturally, you guys get me? That's like most interesting. Yeah, anyways, let me move on. We gotta go. Okay. Cherry says, don't give me a reality check, Chrissy. Let me dream. I want to see their beautiful friendship again before I die. No. I am not cutting down your dream. I will never cut down your dream. So I fully believe we will see them interact all together one day. I fully want to believe it. We're only in our early 30s right now, or I am his late 20s. One day, one of these days, we're going to see them all together, for sure, especially after they leave Starship, when they can have all the freedom in the world to say whatever they want, do whatever they want. I fully believe one day that we see all 7 together again. I really want to believe that. But if we never ever see that, I will be super shocked. You know what I mean? I'll be super shocked, but I'll prepare myself if we never see that. But I really do want to believe that we will see their friendship all together as 7 one of these days. I don't know soon. I don't know how late, but yeah, I'm not squashing your dream, girlfriend. I believe we will see that day happen one day. Don't know, but yeah. So anyways, keep dreaming, and I support you. Okay, girlfriend. Just while they're in Starship, it's kind of impossible, but you know, later on, you feel me? You feel me? Okay. Um. Cherry says, Gion Bibis want Gion in ugly outfits and boring so no new fans find him. I approve. You know, even when, you know, I'm like, Gion, why are you, why the stylist do this to you? Why you, blah, blah. But hey, if it makes him have less fans, I'm for it, so that hopefully I can see him at the next music show that he does, right? Yeah. As you guys know, yeah. Or if ever I could went into one of his fan signs, but not possible for now, but if ever one day, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So we'll see if it works, and to make new fans stop liking Gion, yeah, would be nice. We'll see. Lulu says you got it, Cherry. Oh yeah, and then Unico says sounds like they want to gatekeep him. Yeah. Like we do that as a joke, Unico. That it seems like they're gatekeeping him, but it's not. But it's you know, just a silly thing. Yeah. Lulu says this whole album seems like a Starship song driven with a few member songs versus member driven album with songs on like No Limit. Great point. Great point. Yeah. You can tell this is different from how, like, yeah, the previous albums were, especially No Limit, yeah. More Starship driven. Exactly right, yeah. Cherry says Lone Ranger sounds like a song that is a different version of Monster Truck. Oh, interesting. I didn't have that association, but it could. It could. Lone Ranger having that feeling of Monster Truck. It could. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, Lulu. Yeah, that she feels like it's another English song. You know, it could. I mean, given he gave Hyungwon gave Gion a full English song, you know, Where Is This Love? Maybe yeah, they want to make another full-on English song in Lone Ranger. We'll see. But for now, I'm not getting that feel. For now, I'm not getting that feeling. Just because Honey and I Am are credited as lyric writing in Lone Ranger. So anytime when I see their names in a song, it's usually because they write the Korean rap in that song. So they don't write English rap. You know what I mean? So, but regardless, if at least at least having a Korean rap, but then the rest of the song could be in English, like how Wildfire is. So, yeah, who knows? Let's wait and see. Delaris says, is this Lone Ranger song a situation like Rotate? I didn't know what to name Rotate until the last minute. Could be, yeah. So we'll see if they let us know. Yeah, who knows? Yeah. All those interesting. Yeah, who knows? Yeah. Oh, so sorry. Unico says, Hyungwon hasn't made a song I don't love yet. Got that right. I'm the same. Sarah says, I love Coda crew, so I'm excited for Deny. Got that right. Gotta love that crew. Yeah. So they usually, bring the bangers, all of them, all their crews. Hyungwon, Honey, I Am, all their crews usually, make great songs. And so, we have that expectation. Lulu says, for I Am songs, the title is irrelevant. Autobahn is a good example of that, a slapping dance track. Got that right. It's still interesting. Yeah, Autobahn. Yeah, I remember seeing the title. I was very intrigued, of course. The title is Autobahn, which is a German word, and it's a dance track. Yeah. So, so for now, Deny For now, Deny doesn't sound like a dance track, but who knows? Who knows? But for now, it gives me the feeling of like maybe Morehead. It gives me a Morehead feeling, or maybe You Are feeling. So it gives me that feeling for now. For now, not and. I don't think I for some reason I don't feel and feeling in this, but it could. But I for some reason I'm feeling more Morehead and You Are vibe with this. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Or it could be completely something new. Yeah, it could be. Sarah says, oh, 괜찮아 reminds me of It's Okay, 괜찮아요, which is by B2B. I forgot that B2B had that song, 괜찮아요. Yeah, which is the formal way. Like, isn't it interesting? Yeah, why did Juhani chose it to be informal? 괜찮아, why? But we don't know until we see the lyrics. But yeah. So yeah, B2B also had a song with that word, but you know, yeah, I know, it's so interesting. Yeah. Jerry says, Wano with Don't Regret and Don't Hesitate, and Jew with Don't Worry. Oh, yeah. Unico quoting Don't Worry, Be Happy. Yeah. Again, Kanchana doesn't really mean don't worry, but it has that feeling of don't worry. You guys get me? But you know, yeah. So Kanchana is a little bit related to like don't regret feeling too, and don't hesitate. Yeah. So yeah, you guys, I didn't think about that until now, but yeah, it's like a similar feeling to how like Wano was doing with Don't Regret, and then Juhani was like 괜찮아, like it's okay, yeah, it's gonna be fine, you know, like that kind of feeling. Makes me more excited, of course. Yeah, we wait and see. Lulu says Juhani has wrote those sentimental tracks in each album. Is this their track before enlistment? Yeah. So, in all honesty, you know, I was expecting Shape of Love to be their final album before enlistment because it really gave that like ending feeling in some sense, you know. But then suddenly things happened, and it turned out, oh, you know, I wonder if maybe they intended Shape of Love to be the final album, but then it's like, oh, things happen, and so now this is not the final album. Now it's gonna be Reason, but still, it's giving that ending feeling still with Reason. You know what I mean? So yeah. So you know, because we plan things, but they usually don't go the way we plan, of course. But yeah, but this is like, yeah, just them again giving this again ending feeling again. Yeah, you guys feel me, right? I'm losing my speech these like as the hours, you know, you guys can tell my words are like I'm losing it, so I need to go soon. And so I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, but I'll try to keep medium expectations. But yeah, looking forward to it, but might feel kind of emotional. Yeah, could be before they enlist, right? But again, we don't really know when they're enlisting. As I mentioned yesterday, it's just a big mystery. So yeah, we see. Sherry says there is that. Yeah. Sarah says I'm always excited when the members are involved in the song. Same. Sarah says it does sound like a message to fans, and Juhani can be very sentimental with the lyrics. Yeah. Lulu says, I have full faith in member songs and reserving judgment for that Beyonce copy title track. Yes. Sarah says, you mean Sungjin from Day 6? Yeah. I thought I said that. Did I say something different? I did. But yeah. When he interviewed Sungjin from Day 6, did I say something different? I apologize if I said something different, but I thought I said that. Yeah. Sarah says, yeah, same. And then Sarah quoting me, what a boring dude. You guys feel me? But I know it's hilarious when I said that. I know, but you guys know I love Kian. But you guys feel me when I call him out of being a boring dude. You guys feel me, right, guys? But there's nothing wrong with being boring. He's just a normal dude, and I really like that. So, yeah, you don't have to be interesting all the time. Of course not. So, anyways, he's just a very interesting guy, and I still like everything about him, even when he's super boring, okay? I swear. I really do love him. Okay. Anyways, Lulu says, when Gion was talking to Sungjin, he told him that Shanu introduced Juhani and Hyungwon to him and not him. He was a bit peeved and wanted dirt on Shanu. I know, he's hilarious. I know. Like Gion is like that guy that will always call you out. I don't know, like, but yeah, he's just a very interesting dude. Yeah, he kept trying to get dirt. He's like, you know, Shanu didn't. Yeah, he did me dirty. Like, he introduced Hyungwon to you, but he didn't introduce me to you. But FYI, Shanu did not introduce Juhani to Sungjin. Sungjin said that he met Juhani filming something. So Shanu didn't introduce them. Like, he just by chance met Juhani filming something. And so but Hyungwon, Shanu introduced Hyungwon to him though. And so anyways, Gion was still like kind of peeved. You know, he's like, Shanu, you know, Shanu, go reflect yourself. I remember he said that to the camera, like, go reflect on yourself. Hilarious. And so anyways, but yeah, but it's so cute that Sungjin and Shanu are friends and like they're the same age. And so yes, I thought it was cute. And also, yeah, Gion is like a little, what do you call that kind of person? He's a little he's bitter. That's right. He's a bitter guy. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah. Hi, Demetra. Demetra says 2 hours already. Yeah, that's right. I've been doing this for 2 hours, and she says hi. Yeah. But I am gonna go soon because we finally finished talking about everything. But you are free to watch this on replay. I will go to my laptop and turn this to public because yeah, I keep forgetting that it doesn't do automatically, and so I'll do that so you can watch this on replay ASAP. And yeah, so yeah, we finally finished talking about everything, even when we talked about random topics. But yeah, thanks for all the chat as always. And so this is starting the hashtag MXReason lives together now. So yeah, so I just came right on time after my vacation, and you know, let's keep expectations normal, all right guys? So yeah, so these image teasers, aka GIFs, it's kind of weird, yeah, but they all look great. Okay, so let's just focus on the positive. All of them look really good. It's gonna look great. Let's hope, yeah, the songs and title track, yeah, will be great to hear later. And before we know it, it's gonna be January 9th in no time. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, so let me wait a few minutes. Ending comments. Go around, about your ending comments. I'm just thinking what to do this weekend. So yeah, because right now, oh my gosh, yeah, right now is did I say that? Oh my gosh, I didn't. Right now is December 24th, 12:48 a.m. So happy Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas Eve. But yeah, I know some people don't celebrate it, but you know, just it's a Christmas weekend, so welcome. And yeah, so I need to do lots of unboxing videos. So I am thinking, could I do them tomorrow? But my mom is telling me to do some stuff with her this weekend, so oh no, it's like, give me a break, Mom. But no, there's a reason. No, it's not because of Christmas. It's just suddenly my mom wants to do some like errand kind of stuff with me, and so I'm just like, anyways, it's okay. We're technically spending Christmas together, but not really celebrating Christmas. Like I told you guys already, like Christmas is not a big thing in Korea, so yeah. But for me as a Christian, I celebrate Christmas because it's Jesus' birthday, and so that's why I'm gonna celebrate it with you guys in a live on Sunday. But yeah, but with me as a family, it's just, you know, just regular day. You know, just celebrating Christmas, just, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're not giving each other presents, or you know, we're not like having like a special dinner, but it's just like celebrating. Just, yeah, it's Jesus' birthday, but it's like nothing like American style, nothing like that or anything. Anyways, but I'm still gonna have my fun because I'm gonna celebrate with you guys of what I plan to do on Christmas Day. So look forward to that later. But also we'll talk about hashtag MXReason comeback stuff as well. Yeah. All right. So I just need to manage my time better. I think that's what I need to do, and then I can do everything that I think I could do. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So that's me wrapping it up. Okay. So wrapping it up. See you guys soon for other stuff. But as always, be healthy, be safe, be careful, be happy, stay happy. Good day, good night. take care. Yeah, have a great day or night. See you soon. See you soon. All right, see you soon. All right, ending comments. Let's go, let's go. Lulu says, Gion is such a Scorpio. His personality is so like my cousin. Oh, interesting. So I don't know, like, the horoscope, like, personality and stuff. And I personally, like, don't even know if I really act like my horoscope. But yeah, but Gion being, like, a typical Scorpio. Interesting. Demetra says, okay, yeah, watch this on replay later, but yeah, hopefully see you live next time. Cherry says, I've been loving reading Christmas romance books in December. Ooh, I'm glad you like them. And she says, I read Christmas romance books every year, my only Christmas tradition. How sweet, how sweet. I love it. You enjoy those books, and yeah, and see you next time. Yeah. Lulu says, can we talk about the Starship only giving us one member photo card for each album? Okay. I forgot to talk about that. Okay, okay. So Lulu, I didn't read all the benefits that were given for each album, but so clarify for me on that. So like it's normal for like the Kino kit, for example. The Kino kit is only one member photo card randomly. You know, remember like me struggling to get Gion's Shape of Love Kino photo card. Remember that, girlfriend? Yeah. And so, you know, that's a struggle. But then not only for the keynote, there's the cassette tape. So yeah, that the randomly we're gonna get a cassette tape. But I mean, let's talk about the next time about how we feel about the cassette tape, because since I'm going soon. But the cassette tape is the same thing. One random member photo card in there. I mean, can we be surprised? Of course we're not surprised, you know. So yeah, so doing that, and then everything else is the same, right? The Jewel album, the regular album. It's all, it's all the same, right? But if there's anything different, please let me know. But yeah, but I already bought my albums today. So, you know, I bought everything to get all the Starship benefits. And yeah, it cost me like $250. But that's the way it is. Yeah. But yeah, and then with my customers, if maybe you want any of my extra albums with the Starship benefit of non-Gihyun photo cards, basically, you guys are free to take them from my set. So if anyone out there, yeah, wants any of my others, yeah, contact me, of course. Yeah, I should probably announce that on my K-Shop right now that I think about it. Yeah, I should do that. So anyways, yeah. So but if randomly, yeah, in my Kino and cassette tape, yeah, if I don't have Gion's photo card, it's okay. But yeah, I could like sell it to you guys. If it's not Gion, Yeah. So anyways, yeah. Lulu, like briefly, yeah. Tell me your thoughts about it, and then we can talk more about it most likely tomorrow, and hopefully see you there. Yeah. Sarah says, good night, Chrissy. Sweet dreams. Goodbye, everyone. You too. Thanks again. Sarah says, aren't we getting a member's photo card plus unit photo card? That's usually what they would do. Yeah, that's usually what they would do. Are we not getting? Yeah. Clarify for me on that. Unico says, my family has 3 categories of presents: books, games, and interesting gadgets, and then play bingo to win them. That is so cute. Your family does something like that. Oh, yeah, that's so cute. Yeah, lovely tradition, and good luck winning bingo to get them. Good luck, girlfriend. Jerry says, take care, good night, sweet dreams. Chrissy, you too, as always, buddy. Jerry says, bye, everyone, take care, and see you on the next slide. You too. All right, so let me wait a couple minutes to see any clarifications about the photo cards and the albums. But yeah, if something changed and it's like really unfair, let me know. But yeah, I should look through that in more detail later, and then I can talk more about it tomorrow. Yes, because I just assumed it was just like all like the normal stuff, the pre-order benefits inside the album, so I didn't look into that much, but I was only focusing on the Starship benefits. So yeah, interesting. But by the way, I'm not gonna enter any fan signs for this Reason comeback era. Like, you know, sometimes I would try, like, you know, like how I tried for Gion Youth promotions, just you know, I just wanted to try, but I didn't win. And so yeah, given I already like dropped $250 on all these out, and I most likely will be buying more regardless, okay, because of like who knows what's gonna happen, but it's not for any fan sign intention. So yeah, it's not gonna happen. MX guys, if you're watching, I'm not gonna apply to any of you guys fan signs. Like you must be spending like thousands of dollars. It must be to be able to win into those fan signs. So yeah, no, just no, it's not gonna happen. Okay, so I just thought to let you guys know. Yeah, no fan sign entry this time, and just we'll see if I get into any of their music shows. All right. Okay. So Lulu says the cassette release is such an annoyingly hipster thing to do. Yeah, it is. And sadly, just a trending thing in K-pop. Yeah. Only rap artists in Canada release cassettes. We can talk about this tomorrow. Good night. Okay, got you. Okay, let's talk about it tomorrow. But yeah, but Lulu, if you know that in K-pop right now, cassette tapes is trending right now. I don't know why, but like, it's like, it was cool, you know, because Shiny was one of the first ones to do it. You know, we talked about this yesterday. They were one of the first ones to do it, but it matched their concept because it was a retro concept. And then suddenly, you know, people are like, oh, we should all do cassette tapes now. And I'm just like, no one here uses cassette tape players, but they just do it because it's like a cool, trendy thing to do right now, and a retro thing. You know, just, I hate it when Koreans are really into these random trendy things. And so yeah, so sadly Monsta X / Starship followed suit on that. So yeah, Lulu, yeah, criticize it all you want, it's okay, it's just the way it is. But yeah, we can complain and talk more about it tomorrow. Okay, hopefully see you there, buddy. Okay, see you there. Unico says, I love the cassette tape. Luckily, I still have my boombox to play it in. Good for you. You still have a boombox. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when I was growing up, we had boom boxes. Yeah, we had boom boxes, but now I'm pretty sure they threw them all away. So, anyways, but yeah, I'll just keep it just for the sake of like, it's just one of their albums, you know. But I'm not gonna be like using it, of course, but. But anyways, I'm glad you like it, Unico, to each their own. Glad you like it. It's just trending in K-pop right now, but yeah. Lulu says you should do it for us just to try for the music shows. Huh? Excuse me. Wait. So. Huh? So I assume what? Huh? Okay, so okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about. But yeah, I am gonna try for the music shows, but I'm not gonna try for any fan signs. Yeah. So I'm not sure if I'm following you, but like clarify for me. Sarah says, I think everything is the same. Regular albums have 1 PC, 1 unit, jewel case, 1 PC out of 5, kit, 1 PC out of 5. Yeah, and cassette as well, 1 PC out of 5. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Let me look at it later and yeah, see more clearly for myself, and let's talk more about that tomorrow. Yeah. Cherry says the cassettes are just decoration, just like the photo book albums. You're right, just like the photo book albums. They're just there, made that way for decoration. You're exactly right. Yeah. So anyways, I'll be curious to see it. Of course, curious to see it, but it's just, you know, it's just what's the word? It's just, I would prefer something cooler than that. Like, you know, I understand it's trendy, but I don't see it as like cool, you know? So I would have liked something cooler, but it's okay. It's okay. Just for now, it's their first cassette tape. And let's see how we'll see later. Lulu says the Pizza Box MX membership did come with a cassette cover. Did it? Wait, don't spoil me. Oh my gosh, guys. I still didn't open my kit yet. Okay, don't spoil me yet. Okay, so it came with a cassette cover. I hope, okay, so in that case, they must have known their next album would have a cassette then, if they put in a cassette cover. Oh my gosh, Starship, of course. Well, first off, kudos to them for like planning ahead, because they usually don't plan ahead, so kudos to them on doing that. And so yeah, so interesting. They planned this even starting from the fan kit. Oh my gosh, so guys, first thing I need to unbox is my fan kit. I need to. Okay, so yeah, so hopefully see you guys soon when I open that and the other stuff I have to open. Okay. Hopefully I'll do it soon. And Lulu says, I hope you would try for the fan signs, but good luck with music shows. I see. You're so sweet. But to win into an MX fan sign is just too expensive. It's too expensive. And, you know, because my legal name is English, not Korean, it gives me a disadvantage to win as well, because I'm competing against other foreign names as well, and there's only a small amount of us that could win, you know. So even if I buy more albums than a Korean person, it doesn't matter, because I'm only competing amongst the English, like the non-Korean names. Very unfair. I know, it's very unfair. And so the times when I did win fan signs, you know, under my English name, that was really, 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 really lucky of me. And so yeah, and so now these days, I've noticed there are more English names, you know, entering into fan signs these days, and they are like group orders, I'm sure, and they're like buying so many hours, and like, no, I'm not gonna risk my money competing with those people that obviously I will not win, you know. So that's why just I shouldn't. And so yeah, my one attempt for the Gion Youth fan sign, I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see, like, maybe if I'm lucky, maybe. And so I just wanted to see, and also it was as much as I could afford anyway. And yeah, and I didn't win, and I was just like, okay. So I felt pretty sure at that point then, there's no way I could ever win a fan sign then on my own, you know. And so yeah, so just the way it is. And so yeah, instead of fan signs, I would like to go see them at their music shows as much as possible anyway. So hopefully it won't be a lot of suffering, but yeah, I'm hoping I could get into their music shows for Reason comeback. So wish me luck. Wish me luck. And yeah. But yeah, anyways, Lulu, as always, you're so kind. Thank you as always. Let's go. Let's go. Bye, Sarah. She says bye, everyone. Cherry says vinyl would be sort of cool, but it's the same. If you don't have a turntable, then it's no use. Okay, so Cherry, yeah, usually, yeah, a lot of K-pop singers were selling vinyl stuff, and yeah, so I've seen that, but for me personally, vinyl is so big, and of course I'm never going to use it. So in that situation, if I had to pick between a vinyl and cassette tape, I'd rather have the cassette tape because it's smaller, even though I'm not going to use it, but I prefer it to be smaller. So yeah, but yeah, vinyl of course is cool, but yeah, I prefer smaller. So yeah. Lulu says, feels like an obligation to Monbebes to buy the cassette tape. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Kind of gives them pressure to buy the cassette tape then. Lulu says, I won't spoil any more things in the kit. It's all good. Yeah, even though, yeah, small spoiler. Don't worry about it. But yeah, thank you, yeah, for not spoiling me anymore. But yeah, I need to open my kit soon so that you guys, yeah, so we could talk about it more freely. And so yeah, I will hopefully open it this weekend. Look forward to it. Lulu says, those geos are hard to compete with. You know it. So like, I commend any geos out there that have the time and energy to do it, because it is really, really, they do, like, well, from what I can hear and see of what they do, like, if they think that's all worth it to talk to their favorite singer for 2 minutes, sure, and also they technically do it for free, right? So sorry, that they can talk to their favorite singer for free, or like at a very, very low price, and good for them, but you sacrifice a lot of time and effort shipping all these albums to people, and so yeah, personally for me, yeah, it just doesn't seem worth it, not worth it at all. Yeah, so I just hope, just like how I luckily bought, Gihyun fan call with the, what was it for? What are they called? Totally forgot what they were called, but I just bought it luckily before it sold out, and it was a 45-second video call with Gihyun, so that was like super, super lucky. There was no way to compete with a Geo for it, so in that rare time, yeah, I very, very luckily got it before it sold out, and so that would be the only way that I could ever like win another fan call again, so but anyways, I still carry that memory. It's like, hey, it's the 1-year anniversary, like what I think I did that call with Gihyun December 22nd, December 21st, one of those 20, I remember it was like a 20-something day, and so yeah, happy 1-year anniversary to that. Yeah, and I haven't talked to him since a year ago, but that's okay, yeah, wow, just time is so fast, yeah, okay, anyways, Lulu says, I would rather buy vinyl than cassette. What? Really? She says, I do have All About Love vinyl. Wow. I'm very, very let's talk more about this tomorrow, but I'm very, very intrigued. You guys like vinyl more than cassette, but it's like so big. And so like, so yeah, I don't have any vinyls. I'm just not interested to buy vinyls unless it's like, like if for this comeback it was a vinyl instead of a cassette, I would buy it regardless if it's like, to get the Starship benefit, but personally for me, I'd rather have a cassette because it's smaller. Yeah, but anyways, interesting. To each their own. Yeah, but anyways, let's see this cassette tape once it arrives, and I unbox it and see what's it all about. Yeah, we'll see. Lulu, yeah. Lulu, you're so sweet. She says the call was worth it. Yeah, my 45-second call with Gian, it cost me like $200-300, but it was, the Dreaming Movie stream and some merch. Where is that merch? I know it's in my house in USA. I forgot to tell my brother to bring it. My bad. Okay, so anyways, yeah. I thought it was worth it too. Yeah, since technically I paid more money to try to get into Gion's youth fan sign, but I didn't win, So all I have is just, all these albums and photo cards, which, I wanted because I still haven't collected all of Gion youth photo cards. So yeah, I thought, it's okay that I bought all these albums, but I still haven't even opened those albums yet. I know, so I'm a mess, guys. And so anyways, yeah. So the more I think about it, like, that is worth it. It was technically cheap. Yeah, that when I bought that package to talk to him and the Dreaming Movie stream and merch with it. So but would that opportunity ever come again? I don't know, but yeah, though of course that doesn't happen in Korea though, to win a video call like that. So anyways, I will not attempt any more fan signs. No more in Korea, but only attempt to see if I could get into their music shows for Reason comeback. Yeah, okay guys, let's go. I'm just gonna stay a couple minutes because I can see the delay. So I can see the delay of what I say here and what I see on the stream. So I'll wait a bit. And yeah, Lulu, yeah, the merch was irrelevant. Yeah, Cindy, I totally forgot about it. It's still in my USA house, but I need to tell my bro about that. So anyways, right now it is 1:08 a.m. I missed 1:07, but yeah, we got 1:08 ending now. It's great. By the way, guys, my brother landed. Why do I keep... I just want to wrap it up. Just let me wrap it up. So my brother landed in USA, all okay. He's currently trying to get over his jet lag, so wish him luck. But FYI, my live last night, I ended at like 2:30 a.m. Was it? I don't know, somewhere around there, maybe 2 a.m. So anyways, after I ended my live last night, then a couple minutes later, my bro texted me saying like, oh, landed in USA now. I'm like, what? I didn't think he was gonna land in USA that quickly, but it was just interesting time. But anyways, yeah, so he is in USA now, all okay. And if you guys saw my Instagram, yeah, I'm kind of like introducing him. You guys, yeah, saw like, not his face yet, but like you heard his voice because he's like being the nice brother that he is. So yeah, so I posted. Anyways, yeah, I'm glad you guys find it funny. Okay, so I'm glad you guys find it. I was hoping it would be more funny than like pity on me, right? Or like you thinking my brother is mean, but no, you guys think it's fun how that video is. So I'm glad you guys thought was fun. And so yeah, so I still have lots of other things to post on there, and also like to say here later, like more details about my vacation and everything that happened. Yeah, that'll be next time. So yeah, I just wanted to wrap it up that way. And I already said my greetings. Be healthy, be careful, y'all know, and good day, good night. Okay, see you soon. All right, so finally, these are the ending comments, finally. Lulu says, good night, see you tomorrow for more meh. I think you mean for more, more about, chatting. Yeah, just more chatting. Yes, so yeah. Surely we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, girlfriend, I sure hope so. Okay, see you tomorrow. And then Lulu says, you do? Thank you. She says she loves the pattern on my comforter. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Like, this is what you mean, right? So yeah, I did not buy this. My mom bought this, of course. But yeah, it's cute, right? Yeah, I like it too. Anyways, okay. Thank you for the random comments about it. And yes, Lulu. Yeah, we need a vacation debrief live. I plan to do that. I don't know when, but I need to do that because I have so many things to talk about. Yeah. So what I show on Instagram is only like, I don't know, maybe only 30% of everything so far. So far, I guess. And so, anyways, yeah, yeah, my vacation debrief will happen hopefully soon as well. Yep, yep. All right, yeah, yeah. I can see the delay, so let me just wait like a minute or so. Um, Lulu says, met as expressing my feelings on this Beyonce copy track. I wonder if they knew that Beyonce has a track called Beautiful Liar. I wonder, and that is like a who knows? Okay, okay, but I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah, on the Beyonce copy track. Okay, got you. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, okay, yeah. So I'll wait like a few more seconds, and then I will go. All right, guys. All right, guys. As always, thanks for joining. you know, it's been so long since I've been able to like talk with, you know, you guys, aka like, you know, K-pop stuff. So it's been like so long, you know. So I just feel like I'm really out of it, but I'm very excited, you know, to go back to my K-pop fangirl life, you know. So yeah, yeah. So anyways, thanks as always, and see you again super soon. All right. Are we good? Okay, we're good. We're good. Bye, bye, bye. See you soon. Bye, bye, bye.